as we're heading out. Hear the battle drums. Carrier drops in these war-torn grounds. The sky is filled with a deafening sound. Loadouts checked, our nerves are tight. It's chaos out there, but we're ready to fight. Outnumbered, outgunned, our ships torn asunder. Canopy smashed, but we won't go under. There are too many and we're too few. Is this fight too much for us to break through? Outnumbered, outgunned, we're lost in the fray. Canopy's gone as the swarm comes to play. He overwhelmed, systems start to fail. They're closing in fast, their strength prevails. Too many to count and far too strong. This might be the end, we may not have long. Outnumbered, outgunned, our ships torn asunder. Canopy smashed, but we won't go under. There are too many and we're too few. Is this fight too much for us to break through? With a fire, a light breaks through. We look to each other, we know what to do. Training kicks in, we form our ranks. Together we stand, there's no turning back. Outnumbered, outgunned, our ships torn asunder. Canopy smashed, but we won't go under. There are too many and we're too few. Is this fight too much for us to break through?
Greetings, Commanders. Welcome to the pre-release stream for the Corsair that we got our hands on just now as part of like test servers, test server access, and we are in the process of figuring out how to fit it. Also, we're in the process of figuring out how to fix my webcam, which is pointing completely in the wrong direction. So let's see if we can fix that too. I think we managed. All right, go a little bit right. All right, we managed. Having fixed our webcam, let's go back to the Corsair. So first and foremost, things people want to know: how many utilities does it have? The answer is 4, which is as expected, because like 6 on a ship like this would be massively OP. I mean, the ship already is OP. Like 6 utilities would have been absolutely insane. So it has 4 utilities. The one other thing that I personally wanted to know was the mass of a ship. And the mass of a ship, and I put together a nice Excel spreadsheet for our space trials. I'm going to pull up. If I did the math correct, is 300 tons, which is less than the Crate Mark II, despite having one size up thrusters. This is insane. The fact that this ship is lighter than the Crate, despite having engines one size up, means you can load it up with our reinforcement packages, which is what I'm in the process of doing right now. And this thing is going to handle, like, we'll see the handling part. I don't want to speak to the handling part because I want to finish engineering first, and then we can speak to handling and comparisons. But the mass of the ship is crazy. It's going to give it better jump range, and it's going to give it significantly better handling when fully tanked up compared to the Crate Mark II. So that's going to be remarkable. Like, and we'll get into the other stuff right now. Let me get this screen out of the way for you guys as well for now. So let's go back to what we're doing here, which is engineering a bunch of stuff. So I just plopped a number of our reinforcements, and I am lowering it down. And then we're gonna go on a tour that we have a nice infographic of, where we're gonna go and stock up on serious heat sinks, and we will go and put the experimental effects on our engineering of our ship. Oh, 07, everybody, welcome to the stream. Yeah, the hull mass is really crazy. I really wish they had one button like that's engineered to G5 and just skip all the rolling, because I have to do this for so many times. But it's the way we gotta do it, so I gotta do it. Yes, test servers are private, and they're for the elite partner programs only. This is going to be a hell of a tank. And well, this is really going to be the best ship in the game, period. Like, I can already tell you just looking at what I saw, but... I'll try best not to scratch the paint. I also see how the paint scratching goes when we get down to a play of these. Alright. All right, and we're almost done here. Oh, we're not going to engineer this. We're going to see, get our hands on the G1 version. This is already done. Go back to our reinforcement packages. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. And V3. This is going to take a while, but it's a one-time thing. I have a Stellar Edition as well, but I started with this one because it was like easier to do some testing on the base hull mass, which I needed to do. Alright, so armor is done. Our reinforcements, one more. And then we have our engineering tour. You don't have unlimited mats on the test server, but you have like full mats, which should be enough to engineer one ship. Well, I haven't taken it out of the hangar yet, but look, just based on what we learned on paper, yes, it is absolutely a massively OP. Fortunately, we didn't give it six utilities because that would have been absurd. But that's what we got. Let's finish this. All right, two more. All right, I think we've done all our reinforcements. Yep, we've done engines, we've done power distributor, we've done armor, we've done Like we're not doing FSD because, well, we should do FSD, or we should go buy the G1 FSD first thing. We should do that first. Hey there, how's it going? I have folks joining from the Casino Strike Force Discord. Guys who are on stream, in case it's not obvious. Like, you're welcome to participate. Can you hear me, by the way? It doesn't look like I'm chatting in the Discord for some other reason. Hold on. I need, that's what's going on here. Hold on, 1 sec.
Yes, we can hear you.
Alright, you can hear me now. Yeah, I had the wrong, wrong microphone selected for Discord. Now we got it. Hey, Tomkit. Hey, guys. And again, welcome everybody to the stream. Alright, so which is the place that sells... First of all, do we have everything we need? The one thing we need to drop for a moment is the cargo rack, because we need a fuel scoop in here instead. So I put a fuel scoop in here. Store that module. And since we don't have a rack, we don't have limpets, and if we don't have limpets, we don't need a repair limpet controller, so we will put frame shift drive booster, FSD booster, assuming it's unlocked, otherwise we may have to unlock it. FSD boosters, yep, here it is. I don't know about the faster, we'll check that out, but I think it's gonna be faster, yes. It's gonna be, I think it's gonna get close to 6, yeah, without the experimental. Like, with the experimental, this thing is gonna almost hit 600 is my hunch. But, you know, we shall see. I don't think so. Oh, we should name this thing. Let's give it a name. This is Team Beak, I think. Literally. So let's call it Team Beak. And also select some kind of livery or thing. Like, everyone's free to join. Yeah. Alright. Team Beak. And let's call it XSF Beak. I can't call it Beak. Just X Beak. Let's see if there's a paint job. There's the only one, but I guess we'll do this one. Weapon detailing. Let's go with my blue. Oh, I only have the ones I actually have unlocked myself. Oh, let's just go with white. And, well, this is not official. This is not an official, like, uniform thing, so gold on gold looks terrible, but whatever. I know, man. There's no black. There's no uniform option here. Unless, do I have arcs? And can I buy? No, there's nothing I can buy. There's only one. There's only this one on the test server. All right, so we have that. But there is a ship kit, like, so. But this is like the one from the Stellar. I guess let's fly it without or with the spoil. We can fly with spoil. Spoil looks good. This one? Yeah, it does look good, I agree. There's a double wing. I don't know if I like the double wing, but I do like the lengthened wing. Let's do that. And the bumper. Oh, this is the beak versus no beak. This is beak. This is no beak. Although it kind of still looks like a beak. I'm not sure. There's like some ailerons up there, but I'm not sure I like those. So I'll just leave a team beak.
Literal bird beak against a plain beak. It's still beak.
So it's gonna...
I wonder how many more ship kits we're gonna bring for this ship.
I don't know.
Like, got like a bunch of ship kits. Like one of the new ship kits actually altered when I was a little bit dead. I think so.
Alright, team beak. And then very important, we need our classic cockpit accessories. You're like, stop messing around with the ship. I'm gonna see it fly, man. And I'm like, no, gotta have Mechan on the dashboard. Otherwise, we're not ready to fly. It does look exactly like the Courier, doesn't it? Like, It looks like a quarter cockpit. It's my favorite cockpit in the game. I absolutely love that.
It's rescaled.
Yeah, it looks incredibly similar to the cockpit of a quarter. I don't know.
Maybe. It's a bit more like silvery stuff, I think. I think there's more black in the car.
I guess like part of it is like whatever livery.
Like, on the rings, less, maybe. A little bit less, which...
We'll see. All right, we got our little awards there. String lights. I don't like category string lights. I'm gonna skip the string lights. All right, cool. I think we have everything. What's the? I can't even. All right, like what's the closest place that sells the? Well, that has a tech broker that does human tech broker near Shindad's. Let's see if we can find it. Search nearest station services technology broker. I need a human one. Oh, that's Bright Sentinel at a station, right? Because it does. Yeah, CEOs. At CEOs? No, this can't be right. Oh, I think it's. Sorry, this place is confused. That's where I am because in the real life game, I am down the Pleiades, whereas in test server I am here. All right, I think I found it. Sirius Spirit of Layla. Should we go get the Sirius heatsinks first? Let's go get the Sirius heatsinks first. All right, guys. Wow, somebody exploded here. Whoa. Look at this. Ouch. I do need the mats, but they gave you like full mats. Ooh, there's other people here. I think these are the other content creators. We're in open in, let's see what we got. We got Just Maynor, Psykit, Bravo Savatius, and Mars Europe somehow in the Cobra Mark 5. He got Mars. You got the wrong ship, man. Like this is meant to be the Corsair, not the Cobra Mark 5 test server. Very Mars thing to do. All right, woo. So right now the handling is good. It's slow off boost. But again, let's finish engineering the whole ship before we, and also put 4 pips to an inch. So the handling's better with 4 pips to inches always, and see like how it handles. But so it doesn't yaw. That's the thing. Like the crate, it doesn't yaw, which means this is a kind of roll and pitch ship. It does, I think, roll and pitch better in the crate. See if I can get into blue zone. Yeah, better than the crate. It rolls and pitch better. It rolls and pitches better in the crate. See if I can boost orbit it. Boost orbiting around the station. But again, let me finish engineering before I kind of like comment on anything about anything. So where are we going? Yeah, it's FA on. Oh, I got FA off like. This is FA off. I really like the cockpit of this thing. Alright, let's go. Let's go finish the engineering. By the way, I think, guys, I am the richest content creator, and others will prove me wrong, but I think I'm the richest content creator on the test server, as I'm about to turn in my 31.2 billion in bonds that I transferred over. Even though they give us like 7 billion on the test server, so it's like, not like we're short on cash anyway, but it's fun to kind of be the richest creator. All right. I know, hold on to him. You know, we know we're gonna hold on to him. All right, so where is the Spirit of Lilaps? That's the one, right? So I said I was gonna go get the... That's a Sirius mega ship, right? Let's get my Sirius sinks. Oh, this has the SCO drive, man. Oh, that's another amazing thing I forgot completely. Like, we got a heavy fighter that's better in the crate and has SCO stabilization. Oh, man. No, this ship is in another category. Serious Corporation. Yeah, this should be with Serious Heat. Did we remember? Oh, let's set some power priorities while we at it. This should be like AFMU should be 4. This can be go to 5. PD 1. Fuel scoop can go to 5. This can stay on 1. Hash should go to 5. SCO should go to 5. Oh, one thing I forgot, which is a small detail, is I forgot weapons. I forgot weapons on the ship. Me too. I was like, I was like so kind of in a rush to gotta go get engineering done, but I forgot weapons. Which, by the way, I need before I go do converge. I need before I can't talk. I need before I go do engineering because I need thermal vent on the beams. But the thing is, so I saw where the hard points are. There's 3 hard points. You see the slots here. There's a large and the two mediums up here. Then there are largers on the side here. Like this is the other 2 largest, and then there's a final medium at the very bottom, which is in a, I think, awful position. That's probably going to be the equivalent of a Well, the thing about the beam in the bottom, though, is if you're orbiting down, your ship is going to get in the way of that medium beam. So that's annoying. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, that's probably the only hard point that's going to have awful convergence. But it's like, you know, it's like, that's a flak. In my mind, that's a flak spot, right? That's a flak spot. I use flak. Like, how do you think I'm gonna configure this ship if not with 2 medium and 2 small Gauss, man? Yeah, double flag. Oh man, Titan drive components I need for this thing, right? Oh no, I thought I needed them for the. They came, but not with the pre-engineered one. So I might have to engineer it. Right? Yeah, but I mean we can with mass. I mean you can Etsy it essentially. So you can figure it out. All right, let's get ourselves some serious heat sinks. It's under utilities. Well, I could get the non-SCO one. Where are the heat sinks? It's under somehow hard points. I don't know why it's classified under hard points, but like. All right. I got 1, and I'm only using 2. I mean, I know I kind of the ideal build for use 3, but I'm kidding. Xeno scanner because it's nice to be able to see things during demos and stuff, so I only got 2. Maybe I'll buy a 3rd so I don't have to come back here, but I don't think I'm gonna kit it. I think I'm gonna ship it to Asterope or somewhere. No. It gets deleted. This is just what happens here. What happens here stays here. It's like Vegas. What happens on the exactly. What happens on the test server stays on the test server. All right. Here's sync 1. Here's sync 2. Yeah. So this is where they are. So there's a large on top. There's a 2 large on the sides here. Then there's a 2 medium up top, which will have good convergence, and then there's medium at the bottom, which again I call this a flak slot. In fact, we might be able to buy flak while we're at here. No, this thing doesn't have anything. I have my modules actually. Huh? Yeah. All right. So we can't get. We don't have Titan drive components, and I can't be bothered going and finding one. So we're not gonna get the B1 FSD with SCO. So anyway, we're gonna go back to Shindets anyway because we gotta put the FSD, the engineered FSD on, and we need weapons. Now the question I have in my mind is like, you know, there's a meme build of this, which is with 6 mod shards, obviously. But that's more of a meme. That's a meme build of some kind, which we'll try at some point. Like we'll go down to Amboni and try it. Or 6 NPCs with spires. Although, like, yeah, this thing with 6 NPCs. You know, depending on how the convergence looks like. 6 NPCs that you're saying. The problem obviously is power distributor, forget about it, it's gonna be murdered by 6 NPCs. But the alpha strike value of 6 NPCs, now that's interesting.
I mean, it's only
It is pretty good. It's very good.
some people will
I like this. I like this cockpit. Who's coming? Psych it. That loop or shame. Psych it did a loop or shame, or I don't know where she's going.
takes to get a heart. I don't care. Yeah, this thing has even skip optimization, right? It's gonna be this right between you and area.
Yeah. Yeah, it's excellent. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about fuel consumption. I didn't pay attention, but in terms of control stability, excellent. It's like better than the Mandalay, I want to say. Or it felt better than the Mandalay. Oh, I think everybody's thinking it. Someone else is here too. Psycho made it here. Mars managed to switch in the Corsair. Well done, Mars. Andrew Johnson. Don't recognize the name. Someone's stuck in there. So, well, good question. I don't know. Try not to get in the way.
Attention, Commander. Do not block access to landing pad.
We'll see. I mean, look, 2N2S is actually decent because it allows you to compare with Chieftain, which is, you know, such a reference ship. Maybe that's what we're gonna do. 2N2S, flak, and a large beam. But we'll engineer 2 large beams because at some point we'll want the 2 large beams. Actually, 2 large beam is probably not good because like the distro can't handle 2 large beams. So it's 2 large beams is overkill. Alright, but again.
Use too small.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if you use
So let's put flak at the bottom. Because like that's definitely a flak slot, and like it has flak written all over it. And then we have 2 medium. Like basically, you probably want, if I'm orbiting down and right, I want my flak, sorry, my Gauss in my left slot. So this one. No, can't see. Which one is left? This one's right. This one's left. Yeah, this one's left. So, left.
which ones do you want to do?
I think that, I mean, the small ones for micro gimbals are always the external ones, right? So it will be this one, right? And where's the other external? Would be this one on this side, right? Yeah, this would be the other small. And this would be medium Gauss. And this would be the other medium Gauss, right? I think. And then this is for the beam.
Yeah.
Fixed or gimbal, what do you say? Go comfort. Let's go comfort and gimbal. Nah, I want to go fixed. Or should we go gimbals? Fixed is the more elegant choice for a more elegant age. Let's do fixed.
So maybe second bolt. It's gonna be
That's a good idea. Should we do that? Can someone do a map? Can you do, oh, Etsy map. Can you do medium and large? Well, that's fine. Use with flag. We'll play around with it later. But let's actually put the fixed beam here for now, because I want to engineer stuff and bring it down to the Pleiades, and then we can discuss what, you know, foolishness we want to do with or without flag. So small and medium, okay. 4 Gauss, 2 medium, small, fine. The smalls are top left, medium gimbal here and here. Yep, this looks good. Looks good. And we have utilities. We need a new SCO drive. Well, we need to engineer this SCO drive, and then we need to go on our engineer pilgrimage.
So Etsy says on a crate with 7 distro, you can remove
Huh?
the launching stand and medium beam. Basically indefinitely.
Basically or indefinitely? Because there's a difference between basically, indefinitely, and indefinitely.
Etsy, they said,
Oh, then you're good, yeah.
sometimes
I don't know. I think Etsy numbers are pretty reliable, but yeah. I'm so glad that way that the pinned modules actually stick with a test server, because otherwise this would have been even more insane than it kind of needs to be. All right, can someone in the Discord ping me the link to AN6 speedy experimental tour thing from our website? Do you mind? Otherwise, I have to go and find it on a website. It's just to take me longer. On our website, on the Xeno Strike Force website, there's the loop that ANSIC put an infographic about to, as quickly as possible, put all the experimentals you need for AX. You know what I'm talking about? All right, we have no heat sinks. Look at the hull of this. The other thing that we didn't show is like, well, we haven't put the experimentals yet on, so it doesn't really match, but this has 3.2k hull at 65 armor rating. I don't know what the armor rating is, but like...
Oh, yeah, does it have a military slot? I didn't even ask that.
No military slots. Not that it matters, right, but... Oh, thanks for putting it in the YouTube chat. I actually might pin it, because, like, it's kind of handy to go find it. It's pretty freaking amazing. So we're going to Daciat first, I guess. All right. Do we have everything we need at this point in time? Well, we should put some fire groups mapped. So I will set the fire groups correctly at some point, but give me a sec. But I wanted to, yeah, hold on. Oh, there's a Type 9 here. So lateral thrusters are not all that strong. That's one thing I want to test once we get like in proper configuration. So you want hardpoints and this view, right? That one at the bottom. The three at the top are really good. The ones on the side are not bad either, and the one at the bottom, yeah. Well, let's look at the look at the, yeah. Only the one at the bottom is pretty bad. The other ones are really good. All right. I can buy one. But I can buy. I don't have the carrier. I could buy a carrier, but it's like faster to just hop around at this point, I think. I know. I guess there's an NPC I could target or something. Siren is suggesting 4 NPCs, which is probably overkill for this ship. Like if you go, I think with a class 7 distro you want 3 NPCs for anything that's a serious build. I mean, you can obviously have a meme build with whatever number of NPCs, but like with a class 7, I think the serious build is jump range. I'm doing 30.2 light years unladen with an FSD booster though, and without the pre-engineered FSD, so it's kind of tricky. It just based on mass of the ship, it should be more than the crate. It should be a little more than the crate. And yes, Aaron, I am running 2 medium, 2 small. So the jump range is not amazing, but it's probably like one. This is like one on one side. This presumably is the other side. Gotta check if the firing pattern is correct, but we'll check that later. Yep. Again, before we render any ultimate judgment, guys, we're putting engineering experimentals on the ship. And then we'll take it for a spin. But heat management, I mean, heat management is not as amazing as like the crazy ships like Dolphin or anything like that. Lightweight, man. Oh, this ship goes light. I mean, the beauty of it actually is, you know, the funny thing, which I hadn't thought about, now that I think about it, is the minimum thruster mass of this thing is so high that you can probably get away with running mill grades and not losing speed, which is crazy. You do increase your rebuy by a lot, though, especially if you buy a ship 4 arcs that has no hull cost. It makes your rebuy very substantial compared to not having mill grades, but I think you mean not reactive armor. I think you mean reinforced. I think you mean reinforced. Yeah, you mean reinforced. Reactive is the even more expensive one. Well, let's see. I mean, let's see how the tonnage looks like, because Yeah, I would have to go back to Shin. I don't know if I can do this in Aster or... Anyway, we'll see. Have I tried a build with 2 NPCs and 2 or more multi-cannons? Yeah, well, I've tried some of those. I've tried some of those, but it's generally not common to mix types of weapons in AX. Like, very specialized build do that, but I do mean very, very specialized. We're doing some really insane things. See how it looks in Super Cruise. I do like it better with the engines on. With the engines off, it kind of like has less personality. Kind of dark out here. Some of the detailing is really nice though. Yeah, those spinning things are really cool.
It's
Okay.
really detailed.
They don't really look like they spin in Super Cruise though.
It says B.
Look at the utility slots down here. I think I might move because like that sensor scanner sticking at the bottom looks kind of off. It should be at the top somewhere. Where are the other 2 utilities? Up here on the wings. Yeah. Sinks on the wings. Shells.
Defense plus window.
Not on the bottom. Like. Yeah. And then we might actually do a stop in Amboni. I wonder if we have the Amboni permit, if it carried over. I hope it carried over. Amboni, yes, we have a permit, so we can go buy some 6 mod shards. If we have the mats. I might run out of mat. Do I have the... let's see if I have it. It's under encoded, I think, or data. No, it's like, yeah, it's under encoded, I think. It should be under Guardian weapon, Guardian module, Guardian weapon. Yeah, I have it. So I should be able to buy 6 more shots. So I'll do that on the way to Shindad's. I specifically went with the armored power plant to be able to support that build. Because otherwise you could even go low emissions power plant. Like with this build, well, no, that's not true. I take that back. This ship wants armored power plant. It's so heavy gunned that you need the power grid. You need the power grid. You can't go low emissions. With human weapons. Oh, with human weapons, yeah. I mean, look, I was thinking, the one thing in the back of my mind when I was playing with this was like, would I replace my Titan Mark II as a Titan bomber with this ship? And you know what? The answer is yes. Believe it or not, the answer is yes. It has almost the same firepower of the Titan Mark II. It has 3 large shards and 1 medium shard and 2 medium shards instead of 4 and 2. So it does have a bit less damage, but the Titan Mark II can already over damage the core if you do a run well. And this thing is both significantly faster and incredibly more convenient than the Titan Mark II as a Titan bomber. So this is the best fighter and the best bomber in the game. Like, well, that and then some. It has the speed stats, it has the armor stats, it has the internal, it has the weapons, it has the distro, it has freaking everything. It's really, man. That would have been broken. I mean, it already is broken compared to everything in the game. But six utilities would have been, ooh, wow, I'm gonna crash. Bonk. Yeah, me too. If that would be too extreme. Did I not boost? Oh, that's why it was so low. I forgot to engineer my FSD. All right, let's get the FSD engineer. I was like, this is free jumps to dash yet? Like, this thing really doesn't jump. And I'm like, okay, I haven't engineered my FSD. Range should be good. Nah, on a combat build, I don't think so. We'll see. Well, I have an FSD booster right now, so I need to keep that in mind. All right. All right. No, we'll see. All right, so we have this with the mass manager. Let's put thermal spread on our power plant since we can afford that. All right, and then sensors. I don't think there's an experimental on sensors. In fact, I know there isn't. So we are done with Felicity. Now, one thing I want to do, because now we have the fully engineered drives, and we are well within the minimum mass, I think, 694 tons, which I think is well within the minimum thruster mass of the drives, which is 940. Yeah, I mean, look, we have 245 tons to play with. Like, let's see if we have mill grade here, just out of curiosity. No, I don't have the ability to put... Because if the mill grade alloys weigh less than 245 tons, we can put them on with no speed repercussions. That would be wow. That would be wow. Well, let's see. Let's see. All right, we're done with Felicity. No, before we were done with Felicity, there's one thing I wanted to check, which was the roll, yaw, and pitch ratios, because these are now final. Like, these have the minimum weight stats. I'm going to punch them into my Excel spreadsheet that I am... All right, let's see if I can actually manage to do so. Actually move a spreadsheet to my other screen so I can be able to do so without taking half an hour. And then I will show it to you guys. So pitch is 43.91. Roll is 135.12. And yaw is 16.89. Yaw is exactly the same as a crane. Are these the numbers? Are these the actual numbers? And now we're boosting to 600 meters per second with a top speed unboosted of 473. And orbital velocity we'll figure out later. Boost we'll figure out later. Boost and other things we'll figure out later. But these, on a boost basis, yes. Not on a unboosted. I mean, this thing can outrun most interceptors unboosted. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Look at this thing. Let me pull it up. So these are the stats. Look at the comparisons. So the Corsair is unbelievably faster. It's crazy. It is crazy. The boost is higher, but not that much higher. But the unboosted velocity is this is crazy. Yeah, but the unboosted is 70 almost. Like, I mean, even the boost speed, as you know, Tompi was saying, you cannot run the swarm. That is, I think, somewhat compensated by the roll and pitch being somewhat worse than the crate, and the yaw being identical. These numbers, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to kind of wrap my hands around if this is how they're shown in game. The yaw is the same, yeah. The yaw is exactly the same. I mean, you can see. I mean, you can't see it because I have it on top of the screen. So Sorry. All right, but if I kind of manage to move my screeny here, you can actually see it at the bottom of the screen. Oh yeah. Oh, it totally can perm. What I do want to is I want to, now that I have the drives I want, I'm gonna do some space trials with regards to the acceleration, because I want to fill in some of the other things as well. And I also want to calculate the overall velocity. So now, but I need to get out of gravity to do that, because gravity obviously screws everything up. So I'm gonna do that before we get to the next. Actually, I might launch and get out of here and get on my way to the next engineer in the cycle, which again, Alex has linked, and this is the cycle, which is pinned in the chat. So we went to Dacia. We're going to Cook next. So let's go to Cook. Cook. This is the longest trip, but now we have engineered jump stuff, and engineered with the FSD booster jumps us 42 light years, which is nice. With a no-drift flight model, well, we'll see about the flight model. We'll see what about acceleration. Like we'll do space trials as soon as like we're outside of gravity, and might as well jump to the next destination here. But like as soon as we're actually, maybe we finish engineering first. Like let's finish engineering first, then we'll do space trials with a fully engineered ship. Oh, we're getting the 5-minute stuttering. You guys get the 5-minute stuttering too? Everybody gets the 5-minute stuttering. 5 minutes and 40 seconds usually. It's a new bug. Well, it's gotten way worse with the expansion of the bubble. Like people have traced it down to an issue with with global power play statistics, GPSS, being updated. It basically makes everything stutter at 5 minutes 40 seconds past the hour. But there's also smaller updates at other times. So the bigger one is 5 minutes and 40 seconds on the hour. And I'm lucky because I don't get it that bad, but some people get it really bad. Oh, Avari, the SEO is really good. I mean, you'll see it in action in a little bit in 2 jumps or 3 jumps. It's crazy, David, right? It's not you. It's a game. I should do a video about that. After some of the Corsair stuff, I'll do a video about the stutter bug. Yeah, I mean, and the beauty of it is that should really be a separate thread on a separate core, updating that stuff asynchronously, but obviously that's not how it's handled, so... yeah. Heat management is kind of in line with a crate, I want to say. Not as bad as the Mamba, but not as good as like the better ships, heat-wise. I think I need to heat up before you see them open, though. I can do that. Once we're in normal space, that will be one of the things we do. Like, but let's finish engine. Yeah, let's. Well, yeah. Well, I don't know. Do they open in? Do they open in Super Cruise? I don't know that they open in Super Cruise. See, they don't. See, they don't. Your engine doesn't spin. The heat exchanges would be, I don't know, there. I know. I don't know. I know. Like we'll do some of this trials in normal space. That's funny. Well, that's the thing. It's lighter than the crate, so it won't ram as well as the crate. That's one downside. So one upside of making this thing heavier would have been, well, yeah. I mean, it's not true actually, because like all fully loaded down with all the hover enforcement packages, I think on average it will be heavier than the crate. So it will actually run better. That's another advantage of this thing. Is in a combat configuration, this thing will go to like 900 tons or so, I would imagine. Especially if you put mill grade, but we'll see. This is, somebody wanted to see the SCO performance, so here we are. So fuel consumption is high by SCO standards, but control interference is very low. I think it's almost better than the Mandalay. Whoa. And the slowdown rate is very good. Look at that. So yeah, it's very good. So the one thing I wanted to double check, guys, if you're in game and you can double check my statistics for a Crate Mark II from the outfitting screen, because I don't remember if I got these from Etsy or from the outfitting screen. I might have gotten it from Etsy. And I don't know if the outfitting screen assumes 2 pips or 4 pips or what the heck the outfitting screen assumes, whereas the Etsy statistics select 4 pips. So if anybody's in game and can double check my statistics, these ones, like the ones I'm selecting here, I would be very thankful. In the outfitting view. For a minimum, it needs to be minimum mass, right? You need to get the crate underneath 630 tons for you to check these values. The boost cost. Now that's another good question, David. We'll try it in the when we do space trials after we're done with engineering here, which is we're kind of halfway roughly. It performs amazing, I think I want to say. Like, probably the only downside, if it is confirmed, is a slightly worse pitch and roll, but I'm not 100% sold on the fact that I measured those correctly, so some of the folks here we're going to go and check. But as soon as we're done with engineering, we're going to do some space trials of handling, convergence, thermals, whatever else it may be. And then we head to the Pleiades, and we're going to blow up some Thargoids. All right. Oh, we did? I don't know if it's uninteresting. I wasn't looking. What is this sound? Whoa. I managed to recover that somehow. They did? I don't know. I don't know. Alright, hard reinforcements, deep plating on all of these things. And then we'll be able to check on... I wonder if this thing lets me put... mill grade armor. No! What did I do? Oh, I removed the experimental. That's dumb, but it's not the end of the world. Fine. I'll actually do the next one. I was afraid I had removed the entire engineering. Let's see. Let me confirm everything has deep plating of the HRPs. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And yes, it does. All right, now armor. Deep plating on you too. Let's see. Yeah, you can't hear. Alright, so we got our armor all kitted up. Let's see where we're going in terms of hit points. 3,531. 3.5k. 600 meters per second. And 3.5k armor. And this is a lightweight, yeah. And you can probably put mill grade. Oh, we'll see. We'll see what's in a moment. Tanky, speed, and hits hard. Alright, what's our next destination? Our next destination is Weird. Weird. I don't know how to pronounce that one. How do you pronounce it, Aaron? Weird. Word. It's a weird... Alright, someone mute Alex and please kick him out of it. Right, since we're jumping, I might go and do my own Etsy things for a crate. Because I mean, there's just some stuff that doesn't compute in my head. Oh no, I can't. I need to be in game with a crate. So if anybody is... Yeah, this is the Corsair, Pete. Well, but 4 pips, yeah, but I that I know, because I mean, that's where I got it. So, I mean, unless I screwed up and copying and pasting, which by the way, is always possible. That should be correct. But the question is, what about in-game? Does in-game show the handling at 4 pips, or does in-game show the handling at 2 pips? That's really the question. It has 4 utility slots. You think, but I don't want to think. I want to see. I want to know. Like... Because the other thing is I could boot up my main account, but I think we want to see the Corsair in action, so like... 2 pips, says Aaron. Aaron, do you know that for a fact, or are you guessing? Shrinky's asking whose voice is coming through super quiet and broken. I don't know. Whose voice is coming through? Not Tomcat. You're like 6 dB above everybody else. Alex, I think you're fine. So some of the other guys. Yeah. Some of the other guys. Julu is usually quiet, so I don't know if it's you. Aaron's not here. We have Juro, Outlaw, Panda, Alex, and Tomcat.
If you get just voice.
Your voice is broken. Oh, you sound definitely good. You are clipping a little if you want to be technical about it, which means the opposite, which means your gain is too high and your mic is clipping, but very little, not in a annoying way.
Oh yeah, generally you're super quiet actually.
And it's Jurlo, yeah. And the other thing is, I think I have the Discord audio on the thing set way low. So, in fact, I don't think I have the Discord connected at all, which is, I thought you guys were talking on stream the whole time, but I think the answer is you were not, which is kind of funny. So let me try and fix that.
Tango Echo Alpha. Automated flight control protocol initiated. Please submit a request.
Alright, Discord audio.
Docking permission authorized. You may proceed.
Oh God, no.
Alright. Now people can hear you. Alright, now people can hear you too. Now, it was headphone bleed. Now there's, now people you should be able to hear people. Alright.
Oh no.
07
All right.
streamers.
Yeah.
I'm 7.
Sorry about that. Nobody told me, guys. Usually folks listening are super fast at saying, hey, your mic is broken, or hey, you're talking to nobody. Like, who the heck are these people? Like, now you can actually, now we fixed that.
Maybe
All
they
right.
were happier without hearing us.
Maybe I didn't realize it was intended. All right. Can it use fighters? Now, that's a good question. I haven't tried fitting a fighter bay, but it doesn't look like it has a fighter bay. So my hunch would be no. I may be wrong, though, so we'll see.
Just look up under it real quick.
Docking procedure completed. Ship
That's funny.
greetings.
All right, let's put... Oh, I forgot to engineer this one, by the way. No, well, I only really need the experimental here, and then I can do long range from remote engineering, so that's fine. Yeah, everyone's too focused on this Toucan ship.
Somebody's gonna name it Toucan, Sam. Well, at least us old folks know where that came from.
Thermovant. All right.
God, do they even still sell that cereal?
Super conduits
I don't know.
and beam lasers. Experimental firmament. All right, I think we done what we came to do. I think we only have one left. Which is, I'm bringing it up again. So we went to Word. No, we're done. We're all done. So we just need to do remote engineering for the thing which we didn't remote engineer.
Departure authorized.
I know, Shrink, it was like half an hour or so. More than that, actually, now. That is funny.
Just used to make it being
So-
gentle. It is.
I know,
but
right. Let's, where are we going? We're going to Mboni to buy 6 mod shards and be silly. It's actually not that far from here. Cool. And then from there we head to the Pleiades.
Does the test server actually have all the colonized systems?
The shield values. Now that's a good question, RHB, and I'm so anti-shield, I guess, that I haven't even bothered checking, but it is an important detail of a ship, so, like, huh? Utilities. Yeah, that's the thing. This is a hull tank, right? I mean, with the internals that it has and with 4 utilities only, this is a hull tank. So you can look at the shields all you want, but the shields aren't going to be great, right? Simply due to the lack of boosters.
Good game design.
But once we do get to Asterope, we might be able to look at that. Do you have a Stellar version? Yes. I don't know if there's only one bundle for the Stellar version. I have a Stellar version I deployed at Shindad's, and I left it there. So I should be able to bring it back. But yeah, Ricardo, it has 4 utility slots. 4 utility slots and 300 tons of hull mass, which is crazy light. It's lighter than the crate, despite having thrusters one size up. Size 7 shield or 6? Well, it's gotta be size 6 because it has no size 7 slot. So that would have to be size 6. 07 fight by Hunter, 07 everybody. Welcome to the stream. Both people coming back, regulars and new viewers alike. We're done with our engineering trip. We're going to buy mod shots and then we're gonna go have some fun. So the stopping force, reverse speed. So JZ, we have to do space trials still. We'll do them outside of Astro once we get to Astro, since we also need to ship some stuff over there. I mean, that's going to take 1 hour and 14 minutes to arrive. But we have what we need for combat purposes, so. No, it's a very good question. The question about shields is a very good question. Am I in Amboni? Where is Prospects Deep? Why is it not showing Prospects Deep? Because I didn't scan the system, probably. Maybe I should get the... Well, forget about it. I'm gonna use that.
Didn't honk, could you?
Didn't honk. See if that now it shows up. No, it still doesn't show up. Somebody remember what somebody remember what... I have it. Yeah, I have it. Somebody remember where Prospects Deep is, planet-wise?
Oh god.
Which number it is?
It's back at the main.
I should be able to look at the system map, right? The system map should show me.
I think
It's here.
one of the
It's here. It's a moon of a
giants.
it's a moon of a giant. Here it is. Found it. Found it.
In game, you could always find it by just where the carriers are parked.
Yeah, right.
God, yeah.
I know, nav beacon is an option, but this is faster. Well, that's a good thing for you, Shrinky, is I had to give up repair inputs on this build to put Scoop in an FSD booster. So this is a repairless build. Should make you happy. This will be a Shrinky approved Corsair build.
Oh wait, I forgot. Does it have a C7 optional? Or just C6 optionals?
No, it has 3 C6s. Not that you can see it here, but whatever. He has 3 C6s, 3 C5s, and then one of each of the ones below.
How unfortunate. No 128 limpet set. How should I ever survive?
Yeah, I know, right? Yes, the SEO boost is smooth. It has the advanced SEO that all the new ships come with. Well, Shrinky, it is a 2 medium and 2 small Gauss, so if you approve of that, I mean, and since you clearly said you approve, it means you approve of a 2 medium, 2 small Corsair. So thank you for approving of the best Corsair Gauss build there is. Finally, like a man of culture. Like, we'll do some shopping and then we're off to Asterope after this. In-game uses 4 pips. Okay, thanks for checking, Iron Arrow. So it does then check out that this is less maneuverable than the crate. if that data is confirmed, and if I didn't screw something up, then it is the yaw is the same, which is non-existent for both ships, so it's like not a factor. But it is somewhat less pitch and roll maneuverable than the crate, which, I mean, doesn't feel like it's a humongous deal, but
Lateral thrust will matter more. Thrust.
all right, here we go.
Gutamaya Tango, Echo Alpha.
Stop, I'm paying attention.
Controlled port, Commander. Please submit a request before landing.
The test server, you don't have unlimited funds, but you have significant funds. And they fill your mats, so you have full mats and you don't have to bother with getting mats. But everything that happens on the test server gets deleted after a week or so, so it's like, it's not like you can bring anything to a main game. Alright, let's do some shopping. Corsair has 3 size 3 and 3 size 2 hardpoints. Yes. Alright, what we got here? Modified Guardian Shard Cannon, class 2. That's the one, right? I think so. Power convert. No, I needed power converters. And I don't even have a cargo slot.
Oof.
How many power converters I need? 12. I forgot completely about the power converters. So 12. I'm gonna type it here. Power converters, just as a reminder that is something I need to go pick up. Let's. Where do we find power converters? Power converters and cargo racks. Ah, this is so annoying. Cargo racks. Toshi Station. Is Toshi Station in here or somewhere around here? Hold on, I'm like Inara and boy. Minimal landing patches. Medium is fine. Gegenhardt Station in Khao Salaya, whatever it's called. Alright, let's go. At this point, I think we can drop the FSD booster and put a cargo rack back in, because we may still need the scoop to get to Astro, but I don't think we need the... Peakily dangerous, yes. Ah, wrong button. Still below. Alright. Pressing the wrong button and dropping from Super Cruise is also peakily dangerous. Yeah, I know Desha has goits, but like I wanted to get into also some of the bigger goit fights, and those are somewhat less consistent to kind of like get in Desha. Alright, so that we have Garden Station, and then nearest power converters. Where are power converters? Power converters. Let's do one thing at a time. Get on that station first. See, you've got the mill grade armor option there. Oh, there. Alright, nearest commodities. I want to buy power generators, and I am in Amboni, or sort of close to Amboni. Marley City. That's reasonably close by. Alright, that's where we're gonna go next. And we need 12 of those. Have devs said anything about the sudden economy Infosys planches just got? No. Not that I know of. I heard some reports about it, but I haven't heard a lot about it, so kind of curious as to what is going on, as you are. I'm still kind of curious about, yeah, power converters. Oh, I'm searching for power generators, not power converters. You're right. Thanks for your call out, Nano. Like, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Power converters. Power converters, alright. Different place. The Corsair is pretty amazing. Everything I thought it was going to be, and probably then some. We're still kind of yet to do full space trials, but we're almost there. Right. I wanted to start with Gauss before I do meme builds with 6 mod shots though, so I can go shopping for them. And then I want to do premium, and then I want to jump around until I get interdicted by 4 either. Is 4 Cyclops valid hyperdiction, or is it Bazi free Clops? Can never remember. You guys know?
Whatever pulls you over, kill it.
I know, but is 4 Clops valid hyperdiction, or is it the kind of lowest 3 Bazis and sorry 3 Clops in 1 Bazi?
Oh, that's that rank thing. Oh, I don't remember.
For hyperdictions, I don't think I've seen just 4 clocks in the statistic charts. I think it was always with a Bazi mix in there.
We'd have to go to the website and check out that scoreboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
Alright, let's check out a few things. So let's drop our booster. Or should we keep the booster and drop the scoop? How far are we from Asterope? Hold on. Asterope. How many jumps, more importantly? Yeah, well, we're too far. We need the scoop. Alright. Keep the scoop. Drop the booster. Not just store it for now, because like no reason not to do anything. And then you promised me this had a 6-ton cargo rack. You kept your promise. All right, so we have cargo now, so we can buy power converters, not generators, as Nano kindly reminded me of. But I don't know if this one has them. Power. This is generators. Where do you find power? Who produces power converters? I mean, like O'Connor Dock does apparently, but. Just wondering as to like, they're not super close, by the way. They're like 80 light years away. Is there anything closer? Nope.
There is, I think, another one of those ones that only spawn within a certain range of a specific system.
Ah, so annoying.
Easier than the cooling hoses, though.
Oh, I forgot. Most of my ship is underneath me, unlike the crate. Oh well. Bonk. Alright, back up we go. And this is gonna take a little bit of jumping. 3 jumps. But we can see finally what the jump range is in a combat configuration, because this is now latent, like, this is pretty much in a combat config. except maybe with a repair and the control it'll be a little heavier, but this is going to be roughly the jump range of a ship. Where is that shown anywhere, by the way? Am I blind? Oh, there it is. 31.5. Call it 30. Call it 30 light years. Call it 30 light years with a full combat config. And yes, I do need to keep my nose up. The boost speed with everything, I think I wrote it here. I try to pull up the Corsair stuff thingy. The top boost speed is 600 meters per second. Yep. Yeah, I mean, agility-wise, it doesn't sound like this will be the, you know, end-all be-all of PvP. Simply because it doesn't handle that well compared to the FTL and the Python Mark II. Do we need to boost orbit? Yes, this ship is a boost orbiter. More likely than not, but we shall see. For one, it doesn't yaw. That I can already tell you. It has the same awful yaw of a crate. And it has somewhat slightly worse pitch and roll, assuming that the stats I pulled up were correct, which they may or may not be. As I still want to confirm the in-game stats of a crate, which everybody has failed to provide so far. Alright, we're arriving at a power converters. So we need 6 mod shards, and each mod shard is 2 power converters, is that right? I'm just gonna fill up with power converters and whatever. Oh, David, it's pretty close to what they were describing. This thing is massively OP. Like, the only thing that, you know, it might not be as OP for is PvP because of handling stats, but for everything else, man, like, the crate is obsolete. Where am I going? O'Connor Dock? O'Connor Dock. Does it fly, build like a large courier? Or is that an appearance thing? Well, it is an appearance thing. For one, the cockpit is exactly the same as a courier. Whoa! I was not paying attention. I was really close. The cockpit is exactly the same as a courier. About Goid 101. Oh man, this thing is gonna shred Goid's 101. This would be a ganker's dream, though. Well, I don't know. I mean, for ganking, you know, having 4 instead of 3 pacifiers is probably still preferable. So the Python Mark II is probably still the ganking ship of choice. Like, the ship is slightly faster, but you do lose one of the pacifiers in exchange, and I don't know. I'd imagine people wouldn't want to do that. Another tier FEO drive. No, then I have to re-engineer all my FSDs again. Like, no, I hope they don't. What mass lock factor does it have? Good question. I have no idea. I need to mass lock someone to be able to tell you that. And only other creators are in the test server, so and they're all flying the same ship, so it's a bit tricky to figure out. Whoa. Bonk. Alright, let's buy those power converters. It's 2 per thing, so I'm gonna buy twice as many because you never know. Power converters. Well, I'm gonna buy them all, whatever. Alright, let's go get those mod shards. Commander Bonkland, is that my alter ego? Yes, I do tend to bonk a lot when I'm kind of flying around carelessly while looking at the stream and playing with Excel spreadsheets while figuring things out. By the way, what do I need for mod shards? Do I need power converters also for mod shards, or what do I need for mod shards? I might need something else. Sorry, for mod plasmas. Because I kind of, since we're doing meme builds, we might as well kind of do... Let's see, go modify Guardian plasma chargers. Let's see what they want.
Clear the exclusion zone. Till next time, Commander.
Modify power transfer bus. No, we need power transfer bus. So let's go buy power transfer bus and get 6 mod plasmas while we're at it as well. Question is, where is now my power transfer bus? Transfer bus. Power transfer bus is here. Wow, 164 light years. Yay. Is there anything closer? Nope. They're all freaking out here. Alright, I guess that's what we're doing. It's like one of those fun. Alright. Am I immersed? Yeah, I know, right? Just the 2 hours of necessary engineering and stuff before I'm able to fully enter combat. But thank you, Max Ernest. These are HD 800 Sennheiser. They're very old. They're probably 10 years old. I don't think this model is for sale anymore, actually, I think.
I bought some in-ear monitors from that company, and they sound amazing.
I'm a big fan. Big fan of Sennheiser.
I am now. I bought my wife for Christmas the sound bar and the woofer, and oh my God, I can't wait for my stereo in my basement to die so I can buy those for myself.
Yeah. I mean, there's an inherent, I think, graduation sound quality-wise from. Sorry, 1 second. I'm trying to figure out where I need to go. Where do I need to go? Am I still jump? Oh, I'm still five jumps from Shamo. 5 jumps. Gosh. All right. Am I going to Shamo? Is Shamo where I'm going? Yeah, I'm going to Shamo, and then I am 5 jumps away. All right, and then I have to go back to Mboni. Yep, I am immersed, fully immersed right now. They are open back, yeah. They are open back headphones. There's a version of this called the HD 800, I think S or something, that is closed back. That has a glass back to them. I actually have that pair too. I have them back in the closet over here. But I like how these open back sound so much more. So much more. Like these are honestly the best headphones I've ever had. There is just the closed back version of these. They're okay, but I mean they're really expensive too. And for what they cost, I would not recommend them. These ones, I mean, if you can spare the money, and not everybody can, but if you can spare the money, I mean, and again, these I've changed the cables because they fell apart. I changed the ear pads twice because they fell apart. But other than that, I think they're 12 years old, so they're gonna last freaking forever.
I mean, if you can still find the parts, that's what you want.
Do I have efficient? No, I don't think I have efficient. I think I'm just 160 years light years away. All right. 3 jumps to Shamo. And I have to dump some of these. How much should I dump? Half of them? 32? Dumped. Hey, Skyfire. Yeah, it does look cool. Very cool. Compared to the Mandalay, I think the control interference is lower. I mean, we can actually look at the drive statistics, I'll tell you. My feel is that the control interference is lower and the fuel consumption is higher. This is not the Stellar, this is the standard version, which I just finished engineering. But let's look at the, let's look at the drive statistics. I don't know if it tells you, like, overcharge control interference 0.39. Overcharge heat generation 93 and overcharge fuel consumption 1.03. These are the stats. Yeah, the war was awesome. When do I think more Fargoid content events might occur? I don't think very soon. I think they need to sort out... the whole colonization situation, which is not great, let's be honest. And then they have... the new squadrons. Yeah, Vanguards, thank you, that's what word I was looking for. They have Vanguards in the work.
Too many irons in the fire.
Yeah, lots of irons in the fire. So I don't think they're gonna throw another Fargoid war in the mix. I wouldn't imagine they'd do that.
I reckon probably in the future be more exploration content. Sorry, my mic is moving.
Well, I hope one day the beta is armor for colonization, they throw some incursions or invasions at our colonized systems.
No, I don't want to refill that mess.
Yeah, that'd be interesting, yeah. If they can actually kind of destroy stuff, that would be very interesting. Why have?
Oh,
I think that's where we're going, right?
Like, I hope not entirely destroy, but...
Oh, now you walk it back, huh? You're like, it'd be cool if they do it. Ah, but only if it can actually do any damage or anything.
I mean,
Like,
if they destroy
no, man.
systems, that's fine.
They're coming straight after your Orbis. Hey, FDF, if you are listening, there is an Orbis station called Anvil's Pride in the Pleiades.
Oh, wow.
That is taunting Fargoids right now. And that would make an excellent target for Fargoid auto-destruction.
It is what it is.
He logs in and his
Just
place is on
ask
fire.
Operation Hydra. Just ask Operation Hydra. Repairing stations is already expensive enough in resources. We don't want to rebuild them, please.
All right. I've always wondered, why do you have to go and get commodities to buy mod shards and mod plasmas? It's like, this just feels such an unnecessary step that is just a way to make you waste half an hour of your life.
Mechan, if
But,
you go down this rabbit hole, you will
I know,
lose like
I know.
half the stuff of this game.
I know, you're right. Any speculation on the next ship to be released? Well, everybody wants a large trawler.
It's a large Peterson hauler. I've got money on it at this point.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, that's what everybody wants, but the fact that everybody wants it doesn't mean that's what's going to happen. Nevertheless.
Needs to be
But,
the
yeah.
Alliance Type 20.
I mean, the Panther Clipper has been rumored for so long that, you know, if they're doing a whole program of new ships, I would be very surprised if one of them at least is not the Panther Clipper, because every time, like, when the teaser image for the Corsair came out, everybody was like, finally, the Panther Clipper. And, like, it looks nothing like the Panther Clipper, but everybody was, like, seeing what they wanted to see, right?
It just makes the most sense right now for it to be the Panther Clipper, because so many people are hauling it. Everyone would buy it for hauling. It would literally be the smartest thing for them to do.
I know, right?
Landing gear deployed.
FA off docking goes smoothly. Very smoothly. A large multi-roll, like the Anaconda ×2. Yeah, that'd be also be cool.
Sure.
Oh yeah, Anaconda Mark II is the other option, but people get upset when I say that.
Yeah.
I mean, the Anaconda's hull is already made out of unicorn hide and fairy dust, so like, what are we gonna
Yeah.
make the Anaconda Mark II? I wonder.
I don't know. So, alright. So finally we got all the garbage that we need for mod shards and mod plasma. So let's go actually back to Mboni, which is another annoying number of jumps. But we now have what we need to get what we want and then head to Astro. Oh, ouch. Trying to do 77,000 things while responding to text messages and...
Tarion said something interesting in the YouTube chat, but I also like kind of Burpit also like speculated in this video about Vanguards maybe being also related to some kind of little BGS rework.
Oh, I'd imagine they would, right? Yeah, that's what, you know, that's part of the whole rework of, like, when they closed PMS, they said they were working on something to replace PMS. And this would be it, right? Colonization plus Vanguards is that. Like, what that exactly is and what it looks like, it's nobody knows, but that's what it is. Right?
Whatever the new thing isn't totally broken because of colonization.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, Xerian, I think it will break everything.
Frame shift.
As usual.
I need a reset, yeah. Well, kind of like trying to handle text messages and whatnot. So for crate, you have. Thanks for posting those. I just pull up the screen that we had. Well, I'm actually looking at where to go get things. So you had 52.5, 36, 152.1, and 16.89, which is exactly the same I have. Yeah, so in game it defaults to 4 pips, which is what we have here. So yes, it's confirmed the Corsair. Yeah, I'll double check now, but if save surprises, it is confirmed that the crate is less agile. The Corsair is less agile than the crate, which for a ship that does everything else better, you know, should be fine still. This would be probably the only downside of the ship.
System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
How many jumps are we from Amboni? 2 jumps. Alright, getting there. Cobra Mark 5 with 105 cargo, 104 cargo. A midpoint between a carrier and a large XL ship with a small landing pad, buys modules and systems with a dry dock. Yeah, David, that would be nice, but I think it's a little beyond the technical possibilities of what we got to work with, but who knows? We can dream. The Courier Mark II. Well, this does, I mean, look, this ship is the Courier Mark II, I think. It has the exact same cockpit. Alright. Exact same cockpit. How about a massive cargo ship that instead of piloting, you have to escort it to delivery point and protect a bunch of shuttles? And oh wow, yeah, now we're taking it steps even further. Yeah, no, it'd be great. Especially like, let's add ship interiors to the list, and let's also talk about landing on atmospheric planets that are terraformable or Earth-like. Yeah, I know. Let's all dream together, guys. It's wonderful.
Elite 2050.
Yeah, elite never. Elite never. Well, I mean, if you want to land on Earth-like planets, including Earth, just, you know, boot up Frontier First Encounters. You can do that there. In the game from 1980 something. All right. Scratch that itch.
Isn't the plan with landing on Earth is that you would basically need to implement Google Maps into the
Yeah.
It sounds like a bit of a problem.
We did a little bit too much. When can we hire NPCs to haul stuff for us? Nothing technical, just a UI and credit to pay. I wish. I wish. Well, we've all been hiring PCs to load our carriers, effectively. Like, we've all been posting orders on Fleet Carriers Owners Club for, like, the past month. It has worked pretty well, I think, for our carriers and for people who made a good chunk of change loading carriers. So, you know, if you have PCs loading, maybe you don't need NPCs. Just set prices to unload as well and let people make credits from those who have credits. You need a credit sync in this game anyway, because I mean, I'm bringing over 31 billion and change to the test server just because I haven't cashed it in the real server.
Yeah, a NPC delivery service could just work the same way. Like, you have modules delivered to your shipyard.
That's exactly, yeah, you're right. Exactly the same thing. Now, raid bosses would definitely be happy, be fine. The problem is, they designed the Hydra as the ultimate raid boss in the game. And then some commander killed it in a Sidewinder. That mad lad. Even though it wasn't fully legit.
Oh wow, what a cheater.
Who in the right state of mind would ever think about doing that?
Never mind stuff like no firebug and desync in this game in multiplayer.
The no fire bug isn't a bug, they can't replicate it.
Yeah, right.
Man, I wonder why they cannot replicate it.
Set my pips too. Alright. I'm so used to having a docking computer, I almost automatically go to zero throttle to let the docking computer kick in. I'm actually really glad there's a break from hauling, because like the hauling for colonization was just very, very draining.
Honestly, I think I'm just done with hauling until the bridges reach Witch Head in California.
Yeah, I'm also kind of a bit done with
They're building a bridge to
hauling. I don't know. Yeah, there's a bridge almost more than halfway there, I want to say, right? No.
Nah, it felt like 40 or 30% to California.
Yeah, anyway. Well on its way. Well on its way.
That would help me build
Cul-de-sacs
resistant
populated.
gusts.
So,
They keep
let's
going
finally
up, though.
buy these freaking things. So, hold on. So, class 2, right? So, this is shard number 1. Alright. Then we have to go out and back in. Shard number 2.
This UI is so abysmal. It's insane.
Shard number
Can't
3.
even bear to watch it. Oh my
I
god.
hate this part so much.
I know, it's like really kind of funky. It works though. This is number 4. Shard number 4. And misclick and send me here, whatever.
At what point do you just make a new game?
Shard number 5, right? Number 5?
Yep.
And then finally, shard number 6. Alright, we got our 6 mod shards. Now let's get our 6 mod plasmas. Modified gauss, modified... well, this is not letting me.
Did you not bring
Modified...
the materials for mod gauss? I am so sad.
Modified plasma charger fixed. 1. And 2. Yeah, we're not doing mod gauss, I'm sorry.
Unfortunate.
Really not unfortunate. And 3. And 4. My brain is misfiring at this point. And 5. And 6, right? Alright, I think we got everything, right? Before I dump my cargo, I'm going to try in outfitting so that we don't screw up. Alright. Experimental. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do you guys think? Should we be serious and start with gals, or should we be silly and start with NPCs or mod shards? Let's actually do a little poll. Like, let's let you guys know. What should we try first?
I would say MP.
Serious
first. Can I get used to
combat.
the handling?
Oh, let's get a poll. Gauss. The elite stuff. Shards. Add option. Insane stuff. NPCs. Alright. Poll has been started. Let's see what the votes come in as. And I'm gonna unpin the message, Alex. I don't think we need it anymore. Oh, the votes are coming in. Alright. Everybody's saying shards, 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 shards. I'll give it another moment.
You knew that was going to be unanimous.
No, it's not unanimous. It's like there's about 1/3 of people who are conscientious and say be serious, start with Gauss, and about half of people who are silly and just say go with shards, and 1/5 of people who are the more esoteric NPC enjoyers who are saying so. It's actually pretty very balanced. All right, I'm gonna give it another 5 seconds or so, and then we'll close the poll.
I'd have
I
said
want to
Gauss, but
Like, I
I'm
would
over
Huh?
like to see Gauss, and then I'd like to see just 4 shards, like the usual XCZ build.
Yeah, 4 shards, but I think people are saying silly stuff shards.
It is.
All right, let's start with end poll. All right, end poll, and the voters are in, and silly stuff shards wins. So okay, let's store all of our hard points. See, this is a trick that many of you have never seen, to store everything at one point and not having to see it kind of drag in 6 times. All right, saves an incredible amount of time. You're welcome. And now we can put those shards in.
Now watch him re-equip the beams too.
What do you mean?
No, just by accident. Who would put 6 shards on it? Ah, my god.
I know it's dumb,
Good,
but people are like, now we have to get this for. Oh, we need an experimental weapon stabilizer to kit them though. I don't know if we have one here.
ooh,
You buy
burn.
one at
Ooh,
James
burn.
so you can transfer it.
I have one in Keperage, and I'm not that far from it, I think.
How long?
Why is it in Keperage? Where is it in Keperage? Is that where my carrier was? Was it kind of moved to a station? Where is it?
I mean,
Is there
just
one
look
close
at
by?
the-
Yeah, okay, Inara. Like,
Do you have a carrier on the test server? Or no?
I know I can buy one, but I think my modules were moved to the nearby station. Experimental. I have to. Sorry, outfitting. Data.
It'd be nice if it cloned all this stuff into the test server, and so whatever you do there, like you said, it stays.
Experimental weapon stabilizer. So rescue, blah blah blah, Imperial, blah blah blah. Rescue ship Hutner. These are all 4. Oh well, hold on. It still thinks I'm in the Pleiades. Next to Mbuni.
Is that how you pronounce it? Mbuni?
That's how I pronounce it. I don't know if it's the right or wrong way.
I just always say Mbuni.
Rescue ship. Mbuni? 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 So the problem now, though, is I can't even bring them with me because without an experimental. Okay, well, Alex, we're getting what you want. We're getting what you want.
I played this all along.
Yeah, we're getting what you want because we can't bring them with me. But I gotta go and buy that to kind of like kit it up.
I mean, you can just do the test somewhere in the Pleiades, and while you do it, just transfer the other mod charts and the stabilizer over there.
Hold on 1 second. This is the bottom one, I think. Okay. Yeah, we're doing exactly what you want, even though it's not. It wasn't all that intentional. But let me go get an experimental weapon stabilizer. Gosh. And then ship it over to Astrop. Alright, we got this. We got this. Power was so good. Alright. Navigation. We are going to rescue ship partner in Luton Star. Which fortunately should be only 2 jumps away. Nope, 3 jumps away. And in the wrong direction, but it is what it is, fine. Alright, let's change. Huh?
I don't think you're gonna slay the Hydra that fast.
You'd be surprised. My mic is buzzing. When I speak, my mic is buzzing. I wonder what's going on. Like, how badly buzzing? Like, because there's a bit of background noise, that's the thing.
I hear your background sound.
Yeah, there's background noise.
When you picked up your smartphone or something.
Oh, maybe that's to move my smartphone out of the way. Hopefully that's better. Oh, you're welcome, Dimitri. Sounds like someone is drilling a wall. Yeah, well, the problem is someone is drilling a wall outside. And, so that sounds correct. That sounds correct. That is exactly what is going on. But they stopped drilling the wall outside, at least for the time being, so that's I guess that's why it's better. Oh, moving the phone worked. Okay. That's, I guess, yeah, I should not have put the phone next to a mic. That was not smart. Thank you for calling it out. Luton Star is 2 jumps away. We'll finally be able to do some combat. Well, first we gotta make our way to Astro, then we'll get to do some combat. Alright. Someone should time it and see how much time did it take from like getting online to actually getting into AX combat while having access to all the mats and all the things. Took a while.
It's only been 2 hours since this
I know, right? It's like it'll be more than 2 hours. Like there's at least an hour 15 minutes or so before, more actually, probably 20 minutes before I actually get into Astro Park. Ship all the stuff over and then off we go. Well, should be close to 20 minutes or so, and then we dance. And then we dance. Oh, if it was for me, Aaron, I would have moved all the engineers to Shinde's, no question. Including all the special brokers like the Mbuni ones. But it's not up to me.
I wonder if they've included like a magical, like tech level number or something where our own stations can actually get a tech broker or something.
That'd be cool. Where is
Tech
the?
level 200 or some silly number.
Do you guys see the? Get rid of service stat statements. Does anybody see that? No. There's no partner in Luton Star. Why? I don't think I can go to Atilius Orbital. I have to go. Huh?
Wasn't it?
Am I in? That might be a test server thing. I don't know what they did with the ship.
I remember some of the mega ships like moved during CGs and like the last invasions.
Could be, yeah, right. We're probably a hop away from Shinde's. Oh, 2 hops away from Shinde's. I guess that's where we're going again. Alright.
This is just the update where the mega ships are just not there anymore. Because they're not really.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Except for like the.
I mean, 1 or 2 of them moved to like V688 Centauri or something, right?
Imperial Sanctum, is that a mega ship? Yeah, it's a mega ship. Oh man. I think we go to Shinde's because it's the only place that has like reliably, and then we make our way down to the Pleiades from there. I don't think there's a reliable better option.
Frameshift drive charging.
3 more jobs, and then it's 250 light years down to Astro, but we'll do it.
How far is DC at?
Huh?
How far is DC at again?
How far is what, sorry?
DC at.
Oh, there's it. Do they have experimental weapon stabilizers? You sure?
No, I was thinking, like, isn't there still a mega ship under fire rate attack there?
Oh yeah, I mean, as I said, I could go to fight targets at a mega ship. Could do that. But mega ships are kind of buggy.
Yeah,
And, yeah. Hey Zeph, no, very pleased overall. Like, the only downside of a ship really is that the roll and pitch are not quite at the level of the crate, but everything else is far superior. So everything else is far superior. And boot stage farm, I know the feeling. Trust me, I know the feeling. Oh, we're back at V8A6 Centauri. Famous system. Staging ground for the defense of Shinrata Desra.
I must say,
Is the Cornwallis? The Cornwallis has. And this is where the ship is. Oh, this is where the ship should have been in the first place. So that's where we're going.
That's what I said. It's a system.
Is it gonna be more fun than the Cobra Mark V? I think the Cobra Mark V is more fun to fly. But the Cobra Mark V is not overpowered. The Cobra Mark V can do reasonably well, but it's still a small ship and comes with its limitation. But this ship is a ton of fun. Well, sorry, this ship is, well, yes, it's fun, and it's freaking the best fighter in the game. So, there's that.
I will say, I expected it to be a little faster with how much they advertised its speed.
Well, it's 600 meters a second with something that has 3.5k hull man.
But yeah, maybe if it were...
I should actually dump all this stuff. Should I dump it? I think I'm done with it, right? That's also why my jump range is a bit gimped.
It's like the Mamba's meant to be a fast ship, and it barely does above 600 fully lightweighted.
Yeah.
The Mamba is a very questionable thing. I agree.
It is also
I like it.
completely irrelevant.
Looks good though. I like it. I like it. It looks.
It looks very nice.
That is currently the only redeeming quality.
And of course, it
Uh-oh.
was still the bomber of our hearts. It will be safe in the Mark II place. Oh no! The boat.
Yeah, the Mamba really needs a boat.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're in normal space.
Just gonna bring them
So
up.
we can do some space trials while we're here. Like, let's check the hardpoint placement first. This is the wrong ones. So I gotta flip them.
And I don't know, did you show the heat exhaust thingies?
Oh no, sorry. Let's see 1 second. This is not the right one. I think I had it right first. Yep. But I want to swap them. I should probably put pips too. Engine. I want to flip them so I have my left guns on my left trigger and my right guns on my right trigger. There we go. More intuitive.
Looks like pretty good.
Yeah, it's good. Convergence is good. Alright, so let's do some testing on accelerate. First, orbital velocity, what I call orbital velocity, which is maximum military thruster speed on 2 pips, which is stabilizing now. I think it's 388. Alright, let's punch it in on the spreadsheet that I have here. 388. Now that is significantly higher than the crate. This is a humongous difference. Humongous. And now what we want is we want to take some recordings and do some little frame analysis. It's going to be a bit boring, but it's for science, so bear with me. Just confirm I got 120. Yeah, okay, cool. This is all set. Yep. All right, so I'm gonna stop my ship entirely. And then retract hard points as last stuff to get confused. And then I'm gonna hit, put 4 pips to eng, and then I'm gonna hit flight assist off and boost at the same time. So I know the boost delay, and I know the time to 150 meters per second, which is what I want to measure, and the time of the boost duration, which is the other thing that I want to measure. So start the recording, and then off we go. All right, and then flight assist on and stop the ship. We have a video, so now we will do some magic with DaVinci Resolve, which I'm pulling up off screen. And I will trust that, I'll ask you to trust me that I'm doing the right things while that's loading. I'm actually gonna get us to Cornwallis, since we need to get there anyway. All right. Now I'm like editing and typing and Excel spreadsheeting at the same time, which is like interesting. Let me actually dock the ship so we can actually get that sorted out. Beluga Mark II, that's a good question. I have no idea. I don't even know what it would look like. It would be big. That I can figure, but besides that, I'm not quite sure. I don't think I even own a Beluga, believe it or not. I'm actually better doing this FA off than FA on, believe it or not. Alright, let's go in, let's order the stuff we need, and in the meanwhile, we have loaded DaVinci. Let's change the project setting to more acceptable frame rate, which I've done. Let's dump the latest video into here, which I've done. Pull it up here, and then look at frame numbers, which is source frame. Alright. And then we have a separate sheet here in the spreadsheet somewhere, data, which is this one. I'll move to Corsair, boost, no boost. So the frame of a boost, which is the number of the frame when flight assist comes off. Let me see. Oh, there you go, this one. So the frame of a boost is frame number 526. 526. The frame, oh, I forgot to do the test non-boost, but whatever, we'll do it later. The frame, the ship starts actually picking up speed is this one. It is frame number 642. And the frame where it hits or breaks 150 meters per second is this one, which is 712. And the frame at which it reaches full speed and stops boosting is this one. It is 1002. So now this will tell us a lot of things about the ship. If we copy and paste some of the stuff, actually make it a little smaller, otherwise I can't do this formula stuff, or make this kind of like tinier. Copy and paste formulas. So the acceleration of a Corsair, the boosted acceleration of a Corsair, is only 11G. And the boost cycle of the Corsair is the exact same as a crate, and the boost delay is slightly higher, but this is not a meaningful number. This is a meaningful number because it says that the boost acceleration of a Corsair is roughly half that of a crate Mark II. Now the question is it the boost multiplier, or is it the inherent acceleration of a ship? That we can only answer by testing the ship unboosted, which is what we're going to do next. After we clear this timeline, because this timeline is done. And after we buy an experimental weapon stabilizer, because we need that too. Alright. Let's see if I can get... what are we replacing? We're replacing one of these HRPs. One of the Hall HRPs. Experimental weapon stabilizer. Alright, store. Done. But we don't need it right now because we only have those things and I don't want to go pick them up in Mbuni. So I'm going to put the HRP back in because that is actually more interesting. And then we're going to ship all this stuff down when we get to Astro. And then we wanted to see if we could get mill grade armor, which we may or may not be able to do here. Let's see. Core internal. Nope, we can't. We were one jump from Shindeds. Should we go to Shindeds and try mill grade armor? Like, otherwise it's gonna be impractical to be able to do it again. Let's see if we can go get mill grade armor. That's really the last outfitting thing, and then we're done. We are done with the boring stuff, and we'll go for fun stuff. While we do that, let's do the famous like speed trials of just. Again, I'm gonna do FA off, and I'm gonna tap. Well, go 100% thrust. Start recording. And that's it.
Pictures of the Corsair having similar shield values to a full shield booster HDO without the boosters.
Really?
Really?
Or well, with less boosters. It's kind of fun.
That's pretty amazing. Hello everyone, I blasted. Well, I mean, we're going to Shindes, so we might as well pick up some prismatics. I don't know if I can pick up prismatics if they're unlocked here, but we'll find out. Where's Shindes? Oh, it's just kind of boosting, so again, jumping into Super Cruise. Yep, lift up. Alright. I have a course set to Shindes. Why is it not plotting it? Whatever. Alright, we're gonna pick up some prismatics as well when we're in Shindes, I guess. Sorry. This is very exciting. This ship is really, really good. What is the minimum mass? 945 tons. 945 tons. I'll take this out of the way for now. To Jameson's we go. See ya, Tomcat. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out the rest of your videos because I want to see this thing in action.
Yeah, no, it'll be in action as soon as I get docked here and then down to Astro, and then it's gonna be fireworks.
That's what I'm saying. Hey everybody, y'all stay safe out there. See y'all in the black. Good luck, have fun, have a good stream, y'all.
Alright, see you.
Thank you, man. Yeah, so wave echoes. I'm gonna measure also the vertical acceleration. The vertical speed is the same as the horizontal speed. That's not particularly meaningful, but the acceleration does matter, and it's one of the things that I do want to measure because it's important. We'll do it when we leave Jameson Memorial. See if our weight budget let us put military grade. No, I think we should be able to at the very least put reinforced. Hey Styker, welcome to the stream.
Gutamaya Echo Alpha. Welcome to the station, Commander. Please fly safely.
The yacht is exactly the same as a crate. Identical. To a 4th decimal. Mars is back in his ship. Alright. Where's our docking port? 35 there. Alright, a few things we wanted to try. Well, let's turn in our bonds and be the richest commander ever in the test server. And not surprisingly, that makes me allied with the Pilot Federation. Anti-Guardian Field Project perfected. Oh, this is just saying that we can do anti... Well, not that it matters. It charged me for my carrier, but I don't have a carrier here, which is funny. But wait, does this thing sell the Cobra Mark IV? I'm kind of curious. Cobra Mark V. These are all the ships, honestly, like it's purchasable. Cobra Mark. Corsair, nope. Doesn't. I don't have access to a Cobra Mark IV, which is disappointing considering I want to do a video about the Cobra Mark V, but it's fine. Outfitting. What do we want to do? We wanted to... Why did we come here in the first place? We came here in the first place. One thing we want to do was shields, but the other thing we wanted to do was something else.
Weapon stabilizers, I think.
I have that one. I picked that one up. There was something else. Oh, military armor. Military armor. So here you go. So military composite only weighs 8 tons? Are you kidding me? No, this can't be right. This can't be right. Only 8 tons?
Wait, what? 8 tons?
Is it,
Yeah, this cannot be right. This must be wrong.
There's no way, right?
How much does the Anaconda military grade weigh?
I mean, we have it here in Etsy. Like, lightweight military grade composite is 60.
Yeah, that's not right.
No, this is not right. This is just wrong.
What are the other
This cannot be right. They're reinforced is 4 tons. Reactive are also 8 tons like mill grade. But this cannot be right. Now, the thing is, even if it's not right, this cannot be right. But even if it is not right, I think we have the weight budget. I mean, let's say the Conda is 60 tons. So let's say this one, the correct version of this one is 32 or 30 or something like that, right? What's our current mass? Our current mass is 705. And the minimum mass of these thrusters is 945. So no matter, even if they fix it, we would still be well within our thing. The only thing is this makes the rebuy a lot more expensive. So you may or may not want to do it. But the hull boost is significant. So maybe we do it. Maybe we do it.
That's basically not lost. Is you have to billion screw. It's not
Huh?
gonna matter.
Selling engineered guardian module. I don't want to sell that one. I want to store it. I actually should be able to store it. I can't because this is pre-bought, so I'm not going to be able to. Well, I'm not going to have the deep plating experimental, but whatever. I'm not going back to put just one experimental. Fine. Bye. But we're going mill grade, guys. We're going mill grade, as this ship should. And I want to see what the armor is once fully engineered. My hunch is something absurd. And then we're gonna do some acceleration tests outside of like Shindes. And then we will head down to Asterope.
No, this is going to be very reasonable and very balanced.
Well, the funny thing is, when this came out and they said this thing is going to be totally OP, there's a bunch of people who were saying, it's going to be balanced because it's not going to be that tanky. I'm like, let's look at the numbers when they come up, like, not that tanky. Yeah. Let's have a look at not that tanky.
I'm real curious to see what kind of shield this thing can upload.
Alright, let's look at not that tanky ship. 4,100 basically. And with deep plating it would be a little higher, so it would be 4.1, 4.2k hull.
Oh my god.
4.1k hull at 600 meters per second.
I've seen a screenshot of this thing having 3,800 megajoules shield.
Alright, so let's put a shield. Let's put prismatics in. We have prismatics? I don't know, because I'm not pledged to Iceland and I don't do power play, so I don't know that I'm gonna have prismatics, but let's see if I can buy shields.
It's just a direct upgrade to crate. That's incredible.
Yeah, I don't have prismatics. Do you want me to put A rated shields just to see how it looks like?
Why not?
All right.
Don't even know if you have shield engineering.
I should have engineering for shields though. Yeah, shield generators. I should bring for enhanced low power. I have enhanced low power pinned. So yeah,
It is.
that's not gonna show you what I want. Look at somebody else's creator for shields information. I suck at shields. But the shield health without any boosts and without anything is 400. Whatever that may mean.
Yeah, I saw a
I don't know if it's good or bad, but like
I saw a screenshot of
400 is the A rated.
having a prismatic shield fully engineered and some guardian shield packs and ending up at 3,800 something shield strength on the chip.
That's pretty good.
That is somebody said it's comparable to FDL levels with 2 boosters more. So yeah.
Okay, now we have that. Let's go and test our acceleration, and then we're done with space trials, and we can go do some real trials. From space trials to real trials.
Yeah, it should indeed be comparable to FPL. So it's on 4 boosters as well. It's functional.
This thing literally slices and dices stuff in half when it rams on. Like, what the fuck? This is just a ramming box. This is just a glorious ramming box. What, 4,400 hull or something?
Alright.
Disengage from landing pad. Moderate speed on exit.
Oh, sorry.
Landing gear retracted.
Yeah, so Elite Noob, as Aaron Royce said, you can put up to a class 5 repair limpet inside. It only has a size 6 optional slot max size, so...
Yeah, no class 7. No class 7. Alright, so we're doing some space trials about acceleration now. Again, we're doing some core somewhere. Why cargo rack if repairless? Elite Noob, well, yeah, exactly. I eventually will put a repair limper controller there, but I need the fuel scoop to get down to Asterope, so I'm gonna have to swap it out when I get there. But eventually there's gonna be something that uses limpets. It's like a good question though. So what are we doing? Normal acceleration. Okay, I'm ready to record now. And this is a light. This is when I start accelerating. Or just set, oh. Alright, this is normal acceleration. And basically done. Now let's do lateral acceleration. As soon as we're kind of down, back up. To do that, we need to turn FA off though, because FA on does weird things at lateral acceleration, so we'll turn that off. And the moment we turn it off, we hold some kind of lateral thrust. Alright.
Flight assist off.
I mean, this ship is some nice options to maybe make like dual or even triple AFMU setups, right?
That could be interesting.
Yep. And that's it. Alright, we have taken the data. Now let's load the data and analyze data. Load the data and analyze data.
Yeah, no, Hardpoint should be able to support AFMUs pretty well. That could
Oh
be-
yeah.
I mean, I usually already have 2 AFMUs on my crates for XCZs because like you don't really need the whole, and being faster at repairing stuff after a missile attack is much nicer.
I run 2 on a Challenger as well, and it works fine too, so maybe even more than 2.
So let's bring up our data thingy again. And let's look at where we are. So no boost Corsair. So frame boost is not applicable here. The frame of a last 0% is 1106. And the frame of us hitting, is it 1106? Yeah, 1106. No, it's actually 1118. Wrong one. 1118. That's the last 0. And the breaking 150 is this one. 1570. This does not apply. This does apply. And this post multiplier should now kind of calculate correctly. So it has a lower boost multiplier than the crate at 4.4 roughly. And in general, about a third less acceleration than the crate. Unboosted, and about just less than half the crate acceleration boosted. This is a big difference. This is a big and substantive difference. Now let's look at lateral acceleration, because this is the crate and this is the Corsair. Lateral, no boost. Let's load the one where we did the lateral test. All right, last, wrong one. Here. The last frame of 0 is this one, which is 304. And the one where we reach 150 is this one, which is 842. Frame times are the same. And as a result, the acceleration is higher. Now this is surprising. Let me double check it. So the 304 is correct. And the 842 is correct. Yeah, it is correct. So this thing has about a third less straight line acceleration than the crate, but more, not third more. What is this divided by this minus 1? It has... Well, something's wrong here. Well, this cannot be wrong. I somehow divided it by itself. That was weird. So this one has 35% more acceleration in laterals and verticals, because they're always the same, than the crate does. This is a no skid model. This is the manifestation of when FD says the Corsair has a no skid flight model. This is the number that represents that, because skidding generally means poor lateral vertical acceleration, whereas this thing has really strong lateral vertical acceleration. What this means for us, casino hunters, is this is going to make a heck of an orbiter. Because like, typically the crate needs to boost orbit because it has weak laterals and because it cannot yaw. This ship still cannot yaw, but this thing has really strong laterals, a third stronger, or more than that even, than the crate. So this makes me exciting. The lack of straight line acceleration, not so much, but that is less important in anti-casino combat and FA off combat. This lateral acceleration is more important. So this is pretty awesome. Okay. And by the way, if you want access to the data and just see for yourself what I'm kind of done punching here, I'm happy to kind of just share it. General access. Anyone with a link can view. And this is the sort of random data that I am gathering here. And I'll pin it so you can keep it.
I never thought that I would see the day, but Crate might become obsolete for years. That's wild to think about.
Well, I mean, let's summarize, because I think we have all the data now, so we can summarize. So in fact, we can actually punch the data in here because like we have it. The boost is, where's the boost in G? 8.49. So the maximum boost is 8.49. And then we can color code what's better. Boost military forward is 2.97, right? The funny thing is it has stronger lateral acceleration than it has forward acceleration, believe it or not. That is really uncommon. Lateral no boost, 3.41. Huh?
That is really odd indeed, yeah.
Active duration of the boost is slightly... Yeah, I think it was exactly the same. Yeah, Corsair boost is exactly the same. 1.7. Boost delay, it's slightly more, but it's hard to tell. Boost acceleration multiplier is lower because we calculated it as... What do we calculate it as? Corsair boost multiplier 2. Wait. 2.85, that's it, that low? Wow. Really low, huh? So, it's 2.8, this is 5.1. So this thing, I said that this thing was going to be a boost orbiter, but the data increasingly is saying this thing is not a boost orbiter. This thing is going to be a non-boosted orbiter, considering everything I'm seeing here. It's still going to fly roll and pitch, but it's going to fly roll and pitch unboosted. Because the boost cycle is short, that's good. That would make it support the boost orbiter thing. And this is 30.2 something. Or 52. But this is because this one's heavier. So if you made them equally light, I mean, this I'm going to give it gray kind of comparison because it's just driven by the fact that, I mean, I don't know. If we want to be objective, fine. We'll put this as like, you know, worse off and this one as better off, but it's really kind of like this one's still significantly better. These are the same, well, roughly the same. I guess the crate is slightly better in terms of boost delay just based on the data. Boost active duration is exactly the same. They're gray. Lateral acceleration, the Corsair is significantly better than the crate. but the crate is much better in straight line acceleration. And the Corsair is significantly worse. But the Corsair wins on speed easily. And the crate loses on speed easily. The yacht is identical. The pitch and the Halmas Corsair wins, but the Halmas is like a kind of derived. It's like a thing that influences everything else, right? So it's not that, you know. And the Crate Mark II wins on this other stuff. This is the summary. This is a summary of, like, I mean, excluding weapons, hardpoints, like just in terms of handling. This is it. This is a summary. And I'm talking, by the way, I'm not showing you what I did. So I'm like, hey, what are you guys looking at? Maybe you were looking at the sheet, so that's fine. But anyway, this is a summary. Everything you need to know as far as handling the ships are concerned. This is a big difference. This is a big difference. This is a big difference. There's significant differences in terms of boost. The handling might seem that big, but it doesn't feel that big of a difference. But the boost, acceleration, this one is significantly different. This one's significantly different. Now we'll be able to see how it handles, because the boost of a crate, honestly, sometimes is even too strong, and I kind of go kill a Hydra. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. You're absolutely right. Recognition. Like, let's go do that. Let's go kill something with it.
And deceleration?
I didn't, because, I mean, yes, we should measure that too, but I mean,
For sometime later, of course.
yeah, sometime later. Right. I mean, you should measure backwards acceleration. That's one thing you should measure, and the other thing that you should measure is tri-chord acceleration on the 3 axes. You should measure that, and then you should measure FA on deceleration, because that's different. FA cheats as far as how quickly can decelerate you. So if you want all the dynamic behavior of a ship, you need all those metrics as well, but I think those are somewhat less important than the primary ones that I kind of pulled up here. Yeah, I mean, shields are flying. Do I have shields? I thought I dropped my shields. Did I not drop my shields?
No, it's
Okay.
a bit buggy. I think if you equip the shield and then you
Oh, I see.
put it until you reload.
Where's my FMU? Should be higher. There it is. I don't have repairs. That's why. Okay, got it. Cool. All right. How many jumps are we from combat? 15 jumps. 15 jumps away.
Oh, yeah, somebody in chat just made
Couldn't I use FSD injection? That's a good point, yeah.
Yeah.
But then you have to kind of manually... Oh, but let's do it, yeah. It's a long jump, so this is a good idea. But the problem is, does a plotter kind of work decently with... no, that's the thing. Yeah, it's... I don't know if it's going to be very much faster, kind of messing around with the galaxy map and whatnot. I say we just go, but yes. Good idea, good suggestion. Oh, the Excel spreadsheet. Thanks, Chat Noodle. Sorry. I thought you wanted to see if that data, like, I thought you love that data, like, so much that you're like...
I enjoy it.
Let me actually... it's pretty helpful, I think.
Did you show the exhaust already?
No. But let's get into combat. I mean, it's been a while. Let's go fight some stuff.
Are we there yet?
Are we there? Yeah. Are we there? Yeah.
Oh my god. 30 jumps down.
System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging. Warning.
Whoa! Come on. There was no warning. The max SEO booster speed. No, I haven't tested it. Like, it's a good question. Right now I'm trying to kind of save fuel, so that's probably not the best thing to test at this very moment. Now we have to wait for the cooldown. Like, 12 jumps away. Oh, we'll get there, we'll get there. Then we're gonna ship a bunch of stuff that we can continue using tonight. Can put the sweet video. I can put the data back up if you want to see it, so that you can see something useful instead of staring at my FSD cooldown timer or me jumping.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right. I actually do an addition here. Like, Corsair, this is crate equals this divided by this times 100, I guess. That's like, or -1 in percentage. I think I got it backwards, by the way. Right. Let me scoop some fuel here. Yeah, I got it backwards. While we're jumping. Yeah, the plotter we have for the FSD boosting is kind of messy. Alright, plus we're doing spreadsheets. Like, what's more fun than doing spreadsheets in space? B9 divided by C9. Yeah, that's not right. I should do some conditional formatting here instead of like color scale. Red to green, there you go.
EV plotting
I should do.
FSD injection is just not functioning properly.
Yeah.
Pick a Gustavo.
I know, Mac, right? That's what we're talking about. Spreadsheets in space. We're done with spreadsheets, so now we do a Fargway bashing. Right.
Very soon, TM. Very soon, TM.
Yeah, but this is wrong. I should have inverted the color scheme, whatever. You got the gist of it. Thermals are pretty good. I can almost jump while scooping on an armored plant. That's surprisingly good, actually. The fun thing is that the fuel if you engage FSD and where you're still scooping, the scooper fuel scoop actually still gets fuel for you while you're jumping. Temperature critical, yeah, I get it. Hey, jumps, almost there. Hey, Mac, by the way, welcome to the stream. See how much time we have, if we have time to kill a Hydra or not. We might. We just about might. If we speedrun a Hydra a little bit. Hey Dark Dream, welcome to the stream. We're Corsairing away. Alright, now we're in a more reasonable jam. Is it gonna be a no damage one? Elite Noob is asking. Well, not with this ship because I don't have flak. I can do a no damage one if you want. Probably pretty easily. But I would have to swap flak in, and flak is currently in Shindads, so I'm not gonna be able to do it now. Maybe I'll do it tonight. Cockpit has a decent view. I think it has a pretty decent, like, no, not really, to be honest. Like, as far as like ER is, like, visibility is concerned, no. I don't think it does have that kind of a particularly good view. Two one. Okay. Single scanner. It's gonna be a no repair one because my repair input controller is also in Shindads, so I had a free look button, but I remapped it to be 100% throttle, so I don't have a free look button easily handy. Oh, by the way, which reminds me, I should finally get this thing out of your way, and I should fire up my null board. Like, well, interestingly, oh, it is up. There you go. So null board is up, and then we'll put some music on once we get dancing. Isn't there a station near Asterope? There's a station in Asterope, this Copernicus Observatory. Now, I don't know if this snapshot of the universe has the Anti-Xeno Initiative or Xenostrike Force HQ. If it does, I might just go there. If not, I'll just do Asterope. Try perma boosting at 3 and 2 pips. Well, we see. It'll be like a crate. It'll do just fine. All right, let's look at Pleiades sector. Yeah, I think this should have it. Just looking at. Well, let's see what we got here. Well, let's go to the zoo. Let's see what's there. Shipping from Shindads to Asterope takes 1 hour and 14 minutes. Ask me how I know top of my head. I might have shipped a few things there every now and then. But I have enough things on board. I'll be fine. Alright, so we are in the Pleiades, so we're in interdiction range, but we don't have the 6 mod shot, so we're not in the super meme 6 mod shot range. I'll do that again later tonight. Once we bring some more appropriate weapons for the memes. Well, the Cobra Mark V isn't really OP. The Cobra Mark V is the best of small ships, but that doesn't make it OP. It makes it a really good small ship. But if you want to get into serious combat or anything, you don't take a Cobra Mark V. Right. If you want to have fun, you take a Cobra Mark V. 4 utility slots. Thankfully, because more than that would have been ridiculous. Now, we're finally 1 jump away. Well, that went fast. Let's see what stations are built in the zoo. Or not built. Weapon convergence is pretty good. We haven't tried it in practice yet, but it's pretty good. We'll try it in practice in a moment. Etsy is not updated with specs yet, no. And we're at the zoo. Let's see what stations we got here. We got no stations. Stations have not been built in this universe just yet. Really? That's so sad. Alright, well, then we go to Asterope. No big deal. See if we can do it in 1 jump. We can. Even better. Yeah, I mean, 6 sinks, this thing would be broken beyond belief. Can I colonize the zoo real quick before the Hydra fight? I don't think I can. I think you need something in range. Right. Well, it is 100% the crate killer overall. Maybe not 100, but 95%, I want to say. I think it's probably 100. Hey, Vengefire, and yes, this looks like a courier, like absolutely like a courier, which is not a bad thing, because like honestly, courier has my favorite cockpit in the game, so I'm really happy with the cockpit that we got here. And here's our destination. Pull out signal sources since I'm gonna need them in a moment. Mechan arriving in this thing, I will add. Now let's see if we can find something decent to fight that doesn't melt immediately. Pad 08. And gotta remember, ship is below me, unlike the crate where it's mostly above me. That's like a big difference. It might seem agile, but the reality is it's well, I'll pull the data up again in a little bit, not right now because I just did, but it has better vertical and lateral acceleration than crate, but worse forward acceleration than the crate. This is a test server that's available only for Elite Partner Program members, yes. Alright, time to ship all of our crap over here. Stored modules. Experimental. Transfer. Oh, I have my own guns. I forgot. I could have probably skipped. I could probably have skipped doing all the things I did because I actually have my modules. Oh, man. You gotta be kidding me. Well, now I'm gonna have a lot of mod shards and mod. Somebody wanted mod gauss. We got mod gauss too. Mod gauss coming. All my modules were transferred. I thought my carrier wasn't available, so I didn't realize they kind of had shipped my modules. So, but yeah, we got all my modules. All right, well, I'm transferring everything. This will be for tonight, not for now. But here are all the mod shards, the NPCs. Oh man, that's hilarious. I'll transfer also all the flag. It should be a transfer everything button too. How about a quad flag? What do you guys think about a quad flag? Two shard. For those who truly hate the swarm. Alright. No, whatever you do on the test server just gets deleted after 2 weeks whenever the test is over, so. I have so many guns now. Ah. Oh well. How do you stack it up versus the Python Mark II? Well, the difficult thing, I think the Python Mark II is a lot more agile, I think is a key takeaway. But this ship is faster, and this ship is a lot more tanky. As in a lot. Did you say a lot? A lot. I have caustic sinks too. Wow. Just ship freaking everything. I don't need the small guns though. I don't think I need the small guns. No. Small gauss cannons, why not? I think so. Those are almost always handy. Oh, I do need those because I want to do a 2 West thing. Did I ship the larger gas cannons? Not these many. I don't think I need small mod shards. Those I really don't need. Neither small NPCs I really don't need. Did I ship medium gauss? This is medium gauss, yes. I shipped it. I think I shipped most everything that's actually appropriate. Yeah, do I want to try a version with human weapons? Maybe. With ADSs? A version with free ADSs? Where? Oh, these are the ADSs. Alright, transfer the ADSs here too. 1, 2, and 3 ADSs. If I do free ADSs, what would I do in the small ones? Medium ADSs, I guess. I have a lot of things. Free ADSs. Where are the medium ADSs? No, these are regular ones. These are the ADSs. Yeah, this is gonna be way overgunned, I'm afraid, but it's gonna be cool. I want to bring also my non-ADSy guns. Well, these are gonna be a better setup, I think. 3 of these and 2 of the medium ones with the beam laser. This might be pretty good, actually. As far as human weapons go. Alright. Cool. Missiles, I'm not gonna bother. That's fine. And then I kind of should ship my... This is all good. What else do I want to ship? I want to ship my experimental weapon stabilizer. All of them at this point. By the way. Yeah. Should be a transfer all. Transfer a fighter hangar. Not that I'm sure I don't know if I can fit it, but we'll see. FSDs. I have the pre-engineered 5A SCO somewhere. This is the... That's not with SCO though. So I'm gonna grab it off of one of my ships eventually. So we can do the test of like how much a ship actually jumps precisely. Because actually I just realized I think my ships have been, yep, my ships have been saved. So I'm kind of shipping all my ships over. Since I have like a lot of money. But the most important one is going to be my crate, because that has most of the stuff that's actually useful. This one. See if I can transfer also the Stellar version of the Corsair, noting that this is now better than the Stellar version of the Corsair. Because I don't have a carrier recast. They deleted my carrier as part of the test server thing. They moved all the modules to a station. That's why. Alright, so now we have most everything that we are gonna need realistically. This is an E-rated chieftain, I don't think we need to transfer it, but whatever. Might as well. There's a bunch of modules on these ships that may want to scavenge to do other things without having to go around. Alright. Like barrel hammers or saddle scramblers. Saddle scramblers are not weapons for this one, really. Like, they're weapons for ships that have small hardpoints primarily. Alright guys, you ready to splash some interceptors? Because that's what we're going to do now. As soon as we're done transferring all this stuff. These actually have a bunch of AGF stuff, might not be bad to transfer over also. Plus then there's like my large ones. Spent like $1 billion transfer fees, not that it matters. This is like my bomber ship. You have too many ships stored here. Alright, we're full. I guess we're full. 40 out of 40. Fine. Fine. Let's salvage it in case the worst happens. Not that it should happen, but you never know. You earned the following accolades. Oh, wow, exciting. Alright, off we go. We don't have limpets. Oh, did we? Oh, I forgot to transfer the other modules, the repair limpet control and other stuff. We have to do that. I have to go back down. Yeah, the convergence is a lot better. Yeah, I know. Actually, many would be faster, but it's fine. Alright, so back to stored modules. We have the repair limpet controllers. Repair limpets, there we go. That's, I think, the only non-weapon module that I needed, right? In terms of like... Then... Trying a bunch of stuff that might be handy. I have a weapon focus distributor. I can pull that in. I don't think we need these, but whatever. Sensors are it's too small. Railguns we don't need. Pulse raises are for wing operations that don't apply here. Shield boosters don't matter. At least not for me. I have prismatics now, though, somewhere. I think. There you go. These are prismatics. But I want a 6 prismatic. Where would my 6 prismatic be? My 6 prismatic is probably on my FTL, I guess. Anyway, those are coming in. And those are engineers, so we can actually look at how those are doing once they get here. Alright. Thrusters. No, nothing interesting. Sensors we looked at. Alright, yeah. The rest is coming. Alright. Spider hangers are coming. Doot. I think we're done here. Yeah. I think we're done. For real this time. For real this time. Let's roll. Side of scramblers you don't need. Do we have a channel on Discord to talk about colonization stuff? Washing out is asking. We generally do it on the Canon Discord, not in the AXI Discord. Like the AXI squadron does have talk about colonization in the context of the squadron plans. But did I pack enough heat since I got 8? So yes is the answer. Let's roll, folks. Time to dance. Let's see what's around here. Let's warm up. We're about to dance. Let's see what's around here, and that seems low. 8 heat sinks is low, man. I'll show you how low it is in a second. I'll show you how low 8 heat sinks is. Thank you, Monk. Alright, what we got around here? This is what? A basilisk, but not guaranteed. Let's see if we can get guaranteed something. What's up, guaranteed clops, man? That would be like clopping seals. Guaranteed Hydra. Alright, guys, you want to dance? Let's see what time, like, how much time we got. I don't know if we have all the time to do a Hydra, but we can try and see how it looks like. Just give me 1 second. Alright, let's see what we got. Fire groups, beam. We got no limpets. Do we need any limpets? Do we need a second fire group? No, we don't. Let's lose this. We got fixed weapons. Alright. Let's go say hi to a salad in the Corsair. Oh, I wanted to check how much time I have. I forgot the main reason. I'm so distracted. I have less than an hour, so we have to make a time count. Let's see how fast we can go. This is not going to be a polished 100% run or anything fancy. Who knows? We might not even survive. gotta set my pips as well to kind of be... Give me 1 sec. Alright, and I think we're good. Yep, we're good. Fire assist off. Sync and fire. Not too shabby first heart. Let's see now how those 2 beam lasers handle. Still faster than you, buddy. Not that I want to take particular chances. Someone said 8 heat sinks were not enough, man. We still got 4. We used half as many. Time to show you what a real pilot can do, someone in local says. Huh. Unknown. Unknown? Is that the Hydra talking to me? Do Hydra stalk in the test server? Did you see that? Look at local chat. A real pilot can do, huh?
FTF has been experimenting with NPCs having some AI generated text, so maybe that's the bug.
Oh, that's what's going on. The Hydra is an NPC talking to me right now. Fancy. Okay. Alright, Hydra.
It is actively talking smack as you're fighting it. That's incredible.
They adapt, they learn. By the way, did you have leading sights on purpose instead of treading?
No, I forgot them on as leading.
Okay.
Obviously.
So this is what Shojin I was hearing.
The annoying thing is, like, you can't see your ammo count. That's just still bugged in the test server.
By the way, Trailblazers
Let me switch to
also
like.
fix the night vision thing if your canopy broke.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. That sucks. That was one of the good bugs. They fix all the good bugs, not the bad ones.
For real.
Alright, shield is down. That's ready. Re-engage. And... firing. Yeah, the acceleration is notably stronger than the crate. This can not boost orbit. This does not have to boost orbit, unlike the crate. And the boost cycle being kind of weaker isn't always necessarily a bad thing. Now it's boosting, and I'm boosting too, man. We both boost. Let's dance. Is that heart gonna break or what? What the heck? Did the heart go back in? Like at 3% left? Oh man. Now I'm gonna get shredded here. Alright, let's speed up this. Oh, wait a minute. Hurt. Come on, show me that heart. Alright, hearts out. Finally. Took way too much damage, taking heat, taking module damage. That's what happens when you don't have time to do things and you try to do things anyway. We have no repairs. We lost half of our hull. We're getting missiled. We're getting flying like garbage. Flying like garbage. Are we gonna be okay? Weapons, they're still doing okay.
Do you want to
See if we
try
can
to
reset the
do
storm.
more boost orbiting on the next turn? Just to try and do more of it?
Maybe. That's actually, man, probably a good idea. I think boost orbiting with shards is annoying. I find. Doable, but annoying.
True, but I still wonder...
Is the swarm still in missile formation?
But if it also has good deceleration, I think...
Yeah, no, we'll be fine. Oh no. I can't really tell if his swarm is in missile formation or not. Have I agitated the swarm? Oh no. Oh, let's go straight past it. Silent running.
Flight assist off. Signature restored.
Let me empty my clips. Well, it was not in missile formation, and now it is. Now we know. Which also means now we can reset it. Oh, maybe we should wait a little bit before we reset it. Ah! That was dumb. Did the material parts get stuck inside the Hydra? Look at that.
Yeah, it-
Yes, they did. They got stuck inside the Hydra. That is interesting.
This is definitely a ship where I would put like dual shimmy or even triple. Like it can
Ah,
just
man. I can't tell which weapons are empty and which ones are not, so I gotta empty them all. It's annoying. Temperature critical, I get it, I get it. Repair those MRPs, will ya please? Thank you. How are we doing on MRPs? How are we doing on ammo? We're doing 80 rounds in each, roughly. That's fine. We're good. Let's beam that shield out. We got, you know, rush. Oh, this is effectively boost orbiting. So you can do a tighter boost orbit that doesn't look like crap. Like this. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, this is a good, well, this is too wide, but
Unfortunately, it looks like I will have to spend another bunch of arcs.
yeah, no, this ship is amazing. Alright, guns out. We're ready to dance.
Yeah, it really does.
Sinks and firing. Malfunctioning. Should repair my weapons too. Too far. Trying to close. The moment the heart comes out, it goes to the arm, obviously. I'm gonna get zapped here. Oh no. That was better than last time. Sinks are a little low.
I mean, on that one boost, it seemed like the deceleration and backward speed is really good. Also.
Yeah, no, the lateral speed is fantastic. It's a third better than the crate. The pitch and yaw are the pitch and roll are fine. This is a better fighter than the crate. It's not quite a Mandalay or Chieftain, but it is a better fighter than the crate. While being tankier, having more hard points, and looking a lot cooler, if you ask me.
The Mandalay is still so funny to me because the Explorers, almost pretty much the same.
Yeah, it's a decent fighter. Yeah.
I mean, you do feel these size 5 distributor on the Mandalay a lot of times.
Oh yeah.
So it's, I think it's in a fine spot.
I agree.
I just consider it a slightly lighter cube.
I think that's a pretty fair summary of this ship. Yeah, it handles well. The boost orbiting is really nice, actually. The boost is weaker than the crate, but I think that's actually a good thing, because the boost of the crate is too strong to proper boost orbit. So, I actually think it's better.
I was thinking that too. It's like,
Right.
isn't this like nicer than that?
Yeah.
It's such a fantastic camera.
Trying to get closer. Oh, my shards are malfunctioning. And I'm gonna get zapped, but it's fine. Full guns. Again, I'm in a big rush here. That's a long lightning. Get me out of here. Thank you. I need to reset that swarm. Or just eat a bunch of missiles. But the good thing is the ship is fast. So don't eat a lot of missiles. I eat just one. But I need to read stuff. Alright, reset weaponry arm. I might have done this too early. Yep, we did this poorly. I reset it now. Nah, wasted a sync, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. We're in a rush, so we're kind of like... Time to show you what a real pilot can do. I'm under attack. You are under attack. Can someone clip that and show me a screenshot of a Hydra saying I'm under attack? That's so funny. And yes, you are under attack. Check the keybinds. Can we disable the radar lines? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, the ship will be available for arcs initially, and eventually will be available for credits later on. I have sinks. Can I repair my weapons, or do I have to repair my MRPs? I have to repair my MRP. My MRP is kinda pretty damaged. How am I doing on AFMU ammo, by the way?
Literally, it's that like image we have at the inside, just the Hydra on the keyboard.
FMU ammo is pretty generous, so that's good. Let's see if we can get it to go rearm. Oh, so it doesn't rearm while engaging. I want to wait until it goes rearm before I engage, because like it will go rearm when the timer is up, and that would be right up to the hard exerts, and that would be stupid to engage right now. There you go, rearm. Is this thing repaired? Not yet. Oh, keep repairing. All right, we're gonna engage as soon as we're in favorable range, and as soon as the storm is out of the way, which we want to get out of the way. This is not quite a chieftain, but it is better than the crate in terms of orbiting. Yeah, something in between. Like a challenger, probably. Slightly worse challenger. Show me your heart. You're too far away. Come closer. Now, you send me Mission Critical message right now. I don't think it's that critical, whatever that Mission Critical message may be. Come on, 12%. Go hit it now or never. I guess it's never. Out of ammo. With a 12% hull. That is annoying. Deeply. Alright, let's rearm. Doo-doo-doo. Get some sinks back too, otherwise this attack run is going to be cut pretty short. They can repair weapons if it stop freaking malfunctioning all the time, which is what made this happen. Where's the heat sinks again? Oh man. It's so annoying that you can't see the ammo again. Alright, back to about 80%. We'll repair the rest later because we don't want to go to enrage. Now we should be good. Alright, let's dance. Cooling off. Pips the web. Too fast, too low. Reboost. Alright, boost orbiting. Somebody want to boost orbiting? Here we go. Dance. Come on, 12%. There we go. Broken. Let's go repair some of those weapons. Stop freaking malfunctioning all the time. Got some beams on target. We have enough sinks to do XR, so let's do it. See if we can avoid triggering it to fire so that we don't have to reset it afterwards. Cool. Model repair, nice. Let's get some armor repairs. Let's refill also, I think.
Large and medium beam is really convenient.
Oh yeah, these are really nice. Speed up Hydra fights significantly. Alright, weapons are back in our... See, that's the funny thing. I have 40% hull, but this is basically as much hull as our crate normally has. Module repaired. Good. Back online. I'm gonna get shot at. Almost, no. Module repaired. Alright, all of our weapons are basically back. Hopefully our heatsink launcher doesn't malfunction, because that would be disappointing. Well, beam laser disappointing. All of our weapons. They said, hey, we exist too. We're weapons too, man. Don't forget about us. Let me remind you by malfunctioning myself. Alright, shield is down. Alright, we have enough weapon to engage. So let's do that. Engaging. No, come on. Alright, let's get out of here and get our sinks back. I was too far for too long. I'm like really in a rush, so I'm gonna speed it up. Get those sinks back quickly, please. Quickly, please. No, don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit. We need those sinks. Thank you. Now we dance. Finally. Alright, let's finish repairing our weapons while we're at it. Uh-oh. I should not have repaired my thrusters. I didn't want to repair my thrusters. I repaired my... my weapons. MRPs are entirely fine. Let's get some sinks back for the primary sink. Weapon rearmed. Alright. Weapon repaired too. I'll get that up and running again. Two hearts left. The easiest two. Let's burn through that shield. Let's also get the other things back because, you know, better safe than sorry. And it's not my mats anyway, so it's like, might as well. I rearmed the same one as before. Good thing it's not my mats.
Yeah, that pocket's really nice.
Ah, synthesis cancel. Try again. I hit again. Come on. Alright, shield down, and now we dance. Let's dance. Too far, come closer. Come closer. Out of ammo again. Oh, come on. How is it out of ammo again? I gotta get real close to take this hard down. There are only two guns. Out of ammo again? What the heck? Disengage at this point. It's kind of annoying to double down on these hearts each freaking time. Oh, wait, did it rearm different amounts, or am I dreaming? Or I guess it... Oh, this is the standard ammo that... Yeah, I should rearm, like, not basic standard ammo, but whatever, it's fine. It's more than what we need. Do we have sinks? How many sinks? You can never see sinks here. This is, like, annoying bug again. Alright, yes, synthesize one, and then engage while we're at it, because I think we have enough. If we don't get hit. Even if we get hit, 4 sinks is enough. Alright, let's dance again. There we go. Alright. This is the last heart, so I try and not get myself pulsed. I actually have a neutralizer. I don't know why I brought a neutralizer. Why did I bring a neutralizer? Why did you guys make me bring a neutralizer? Why did you guys make me bring a neutralizer?
We wanted to save you from the potential hyperdictions, of course.
Oh, of course. Oh, of course. Come on. I got a schedule here. I started shooting now. I gonna have to reset again. Alright, rearm complete. Chill down. We dance. We dance. I'm really not very good at boost orbiting with just with shards. I'm decent at boost orbiting with gas, but with shards, not so much. Alright, let's see if we can do a lightning execution. All guns, all guns. All sinks and all guns. We're in a rush here. Keep zapping me. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right. And that was it. Bonk! Out of the way. Yeah, caustic damage detected. I know. No more caustic damage detected. Everything's malfunctioning. Let us get back to Asterope, where all of our stuff should be delivered soon. Thank you, Atlas Rand. I think this should be the first Hydra killed in a Corsair. I don't know if anybody else among the creators was fighting Hydras. Maybe they were. Maybe they beat me to it. Maybe not. Maybe this is the first. And the Hydra's down. So, yeah, I mean, I need to get a hang of it a little bit better, but, like, this is a better crate in a nutshell. A better crate. Like, the annoying things, like, the fact that you have the sort of, like, prow of a ship in your face is annoying when you're orbiting down, as you are most of the time. Like, that was annoying. The fact that your forward thrust isn't as strong as a crate, like, you know. But, I mean, look at the, you know, just raw statistics of a ship. Like, the hull is unbelievable. Like, yeah, you can orbit up, I guess, but, you know, or you can turn the computer monitor upside down and try orbiting that way. I wouldn't do that. Or maybe just put a blindfold on, you know? Nothing wrong with killing Fargoids blindfolded. Like,
I'm sure that's the better solution.
well, I mean, you know, I've done it with clubs. I guess with some training could do even better than that.
No, but in the series, not orbiting up is kind of whack because
Yeah,
we
I
camera
agree.
shift that kind of obscures some of your your eye vision at the bottom then. For those that were actually thinking about it.
All right, commanders, thank you for finding the stream. We'll be back. In the evening, in the U.S. evening. This is a good ship, guys. This is a really good ship. Glory Mechan. Mechan. Over.